watch out now. Watch it, y'all. Off my toe. Come on, girl. Put your snoot to use, you mother.
Star Child here, citizens of the universe, getting it on, partying on the mothership. When Gable's horn blow, you better be ready to go. Swing low, time to move on. Light years in time, ahead of our time. Free your mind and come fly with me. It's hip on the mothership. Groovin' Star Child here. Coming forth to take you home. Get it on. Mothership Connection, home of the P-Funk, the bomb, uncut funk.
can't believe that people actually like my age or a little bit older, asking me for the name of that song, man. Goddamn. But the name of the song, man, is just Swing Down Sweet Chariot. And just to give you some game, whenever you listening to a song and you don't know the name of it, just keep listening to the chorus, because 9 out of 10, that's the title of the song, the damn chorus. If they keep repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating that all throughout the song, 9 out of 10, that chorus is the title. But shout out, you only 28. Man, that's old enough. Nigga, I was a teenager listening to, matter of fact, stop. I was younger than that. You know what I mean? I was younger than that listening to the Funkadelics, man. You know what I mean? Because of my mom, introducing me to music the way she did. I got strung out gonna clap back, bro. Hey, man, let me say this to y'all. I don't know if you niggas realize this or not, but let me see. I don't give a damn. Yeah, I roasted the shit out of Shanita. Yeah, Shanita White, Shanita 304, that y'all call Charleston White. Yeah, that bitch ran out of gas, man. That bitch couldn't fuck with me. You know what I mean? Yeah, she couldn't fuck with me. Look at her. That's one of her little fans right there. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? That bitch couldn't fuck with me. You see, she ran out of gas. Now, when she was going live every day with that goofy shit, which I listened to, I was like, man, this ain't even funny. This some regurgitated shit that all the little YouTubers say. I'm so used to this. They didn't know that they didn't made me callous towards this. So she was 14, then another one. She was 13, then another one. She was 12, then another one. She was 11, then another one. She was 10, then another. How could you do that to that little girl? She was only 9 years old. You know what I mean? Like, after going through so much, I appreciate the 5, fam, bam. The internet shit, it makes you callous. And I appreciate the YouTubers, the simps, even the jealous pimps, hoes, square prostitutes, or just squares that said things, to kind of like, I don't know, man, bring down my spirit. I appreciate you guys because it brings me into preparation for what I'll be doing later in life. Because I think the hatred and the dislike for me is even going to get greater in the future, when I make that conversion, back to spirituality. I actually think the so-called spiritual folk, religious folk, saved folk, is actually more hateful than you guys in the streets and you squares that's agnostics and atheists and deists that are just not doing anything, So I want to appreciate all my haters, all my dislikers, all my hidden fans that pretend like haters. I thank you for every hateful comment that you have made. I thank you. I appreciate you. I praise God for your existence. And I thank God for waking up my haters. I appreciate you. Thank you. And you're a good marketing team because in all honesty, a lot of people didn't know about me, but when you guys made videos, it made people come see the content. And at first they were saying negative things, but as they kept watching the videos, they end up going from a hater to a fan, to a YouTube family member now. So I appreciate all my haters. You guys are even being used by the game and you don't even know it, So I appreciate you guys, And then everybody's not hating on me. I keep saying that. Everybody's not hating on you. If I didn't know me and I was just to see a sheet of paper or listen to a YouTuber talk about this guy and he's just reading the accusations, then I would have that hatred or dislike for that person too, that disdain, So I completely understand. Everybody's not hating, So yeah, man, I appreciate all of you. I wish I could treat all of you to a lunch and a dinner, all my haters and dislikers and things like that. You've worked so hard throughout the year and you deserve something to eat. You deserve to go out, So maybe one day, man, I might treat my haters and my dislikers, anybody that spread a lie or rumor on me, man, you could just hit me up. I'll make sure that, you have a special night on the town, But yeah, getting back to this game that I'm never going to leave. Hey, man, check this out. Hey, man, Charleston couldn't do nothing with me. Yeah, you see how he moved with them others? He couldn't move with me like that. It's almost like when an individual like Tyson is just knocking out everybody, right? And then he run into Holyfield. You know, it was that type of effect. I was just too much for him. When somebody got your number, you know, you just leave them alone. That's why she want to go to Chip Mack and, you know what I mean, all these other little goofies on YouTube and shit. That bitch know better. You know what I mean? I didn't even put her name in the title. I just wanted to use her face as a thumbnail. But yeah, Lil Charleston, she know better. Yeah. You know what I mean? That bitch, I'm pretty sure that bitch didn't check the record and she didn't sing that y'all lied. You know? Here y'all is telling this man that I got a case pending and cases all over here and cases all over there. And I ran to Canada. And by him knowing, you know, people in high places on that police shit, I'm pretty sure he checked and he ended up finding out that that was a lie. But of course, he gonna continue on YouTube because that's the image, you know, that he's got to put on. But yeah, I'm pretty sure by now, Shanita 304 that y'all know is Charleston White. You know what I mean? He didn't sit up there and dotted them I's and crossed them T's and tried to figure out like, damn, this nigga ain't got no cases pending. And that was a lie. He never registered as a sex offender. He never was convicted for human trafficking. He never was convicted for any case or any charge pertaining to a child. So all I could do is just talk shit. Exactly. Exactly. In all honesty, if I was a police caller or on some bullshit, I really could have pressed charges on him for putting my address out there. But see, we just, you know, we two different, you know, kind of guys. We come from two different cloths. I don't wish jail on them. No, I don't, you know, I'm not thinking about that. You know, we two different type of guys. But yeah, man, yeah, Charleston lost that. Yeah, chalk that up. All the little Charleston White fans, yeah, he lost that. Yeah, flood him up. Let him know Sid still talking shit. He done put the address out and everything, just like a bitch. Once he lost the roasting, he went and gave the address up. That's just like a bitch. That's just like a woman scorn. You know what I mean? When he did that, all I heard was R. Kelly singing When a Woman is Fed Up. Yeah, he lost that shit. Yeah, all the little Charleston White fans, y'all just got to chalk that up, baby. He lost that. Yeah, that's gone. And if it be any Tommy Sotomayor fans that's listening, yeah, tell Tommy to tread lightly. You know, I'm just in that mood, man. You know, it's a new start for YouTube month. You know what I mean? I could use all you niggas as sacrificial lambs and shit, you know what I mean, to build. You know, but yeah, they told me that you had went live and you had said some shit. Yeah, bitch, I didn't hear none of that goofy shit. You know, I was live at the time. They was like, Tommy inviting you to the live. Tommy said you can come to the live. I'm like, man, that nigga knew I wasn't gonna come to his live. I'm not you YouTube goofies. He know this is sinful to pee. He gotta come to me. He only matter to YouTubers. He don't matter to no goddamn pimp. He just a trick ass nigga doing shit on YouTube. That nigga ain't nobody special to me. And they told me that you lied. Tried to make this Pippin into a fan. Yeah, nigga, I watched your shit. I still watch your shit, you know what I mean, from time to time, nigga. But tell these people how in the beginning, tell these people how we used to talk cool to each other, the reason why. You was in my comment section, nigga. Nigga had the nerve to, they told me that you sit up there and say, yeah, you gave a donation. Nigga, the only time I gave a donation, nigga, is when you was on Sonetta TV and you was having a debate, you know what I mean, with, man, I forgot that brother Jabari. You know what I mean? I gave 100 on Sonetta shit and your shit. Anybody know me, anytime I come to anybody's platform, I just give $100. I might not even stay for a good 5 minutes. But just, you know, hey, I'm just stopping through. That's how small you little niggas think. You know what I mean? You so trick-minded. But, yeah, nigga, I'm not no goddamn fan, nigga. This sinful to pee. Nigga, you don't sit up there, yeah, tell him to come. I'm ready. And then I'm supposed to end my live because Tommy sit up there and went like y'all in that YouTube world. I control this, bitch. You not more special than me in the streets. In the streets, you just another Uncle Tom motherfucker. You understand me that, you know, got a little something. But man, you ain't nobody goofy. To me, you the nigga that took a shower with your daughter. To me, you the nigga that went to New York and got punched in your goddamn face. You understand me? That's to me. That's who you are to me. You the one that sit up there and be texting these girls and getting in their DM talking about how some you would take care of them. You don't have no type of game. You know what I mean? That's who you are to me. You're goofy. You know what I mean? So, I mean, hey, every now and then you'll say something meaningful. You know what I mean? You do. I can't take that away from you. You got good content here and there. But come on, man. Don't do too much, goofy. Stay in the square's place, man. You be doing too much. But yeah, man, blessings to everybody, man. How y'all feel, man? Yeah, I just want to talk a little shit. Could you get my likes up? Yeah. How did y'all feel about that review? How many finished the review? You know? Yeah, Tommy don't want that, man. You know, man, of course, his little fans will support him and shit. I will go live every day. He can have all the technology and all of that. But anybody that just listen to us, you're another one that's just not, you're not there with me. You're just not. You know what I mean? You can't go the distance. You, Charleston, Saint the Sinner, Dr. BOA, you know what I mean? None of you niggas. None of you. You know what I mean? None of you, man. Niggas better stay in their place. But look, hey, you said the review was on point? Yeah, it was. I don't want none of y'all to think Sin serious. A lot of times Sin just be using these squares as sacrificial lambs, man, because they might got a fine-ass bitch that's watching their sorry-ass content. And if I get into it with these niggas, you know what I mean, a pretty little square bitch just might see this pimping and might bring her ass over here, man. But just to let you know on the sideline, you know, I don't care about these niggas, man. I don't have a hatred for them at all. But, you know, if we just want to get into talking shit, you know, none of them gonna do that better than me. You know, pimps, none of that. I'm just gonna answer a few questions, man. This is how I do my call-ins. I always get an hour, man, to answer the questions from Instagram, you know, and then after I get my hour in, you guys pretty much got like an hour and a half, 2 hours, man, to call in and get your questions in. But yeah, let me get to the Instagram questions and finish this. Oh yeah, let me say this. I don't really think it's necessary, but just like I did the review and y'all kept begging for it and I finally gave it to you and that shit was damn near 4 hours, you guys should have showed up and showed out in that super chat because Sin didn't even want to do that. But I did it, baby, because y'all kept, you know what I mean, calling me. Niggas was texting me, DM, got in the comment section. You know what I mean? Y'all should have made it motherfucking rain in that shit. But on the flip note, y'all did make it rain on them likes. So, you know, at least the motherfuckers will see that shit. So, you know, blessings to the game. But yeah, I wasn't even really going to do it. Oh, before I forget. Balance. Shout out to Balance the P. Shout out to Balance, man. If y'all know Balance. Balance, damn, where is that at? Let me play that. That just fell in my mind. Let me play this. Balance caught something that Sin didn't catch. Okay? So we gonna go to that right quick. In the Sharp and Blue Jasmine interview, I just want to comment on this statement. It was like, God damn, P, how did I sit up there and walk over that? Shit. So let me reply to this right quick. Hold on.
We've got Sharp doing a podcast on a platform, and I feel like the one thing that we've yet to see
from Sharp that probably the world wants to see is him communicating with a woman. I thought, what better woman to start with?
Shit, and you're lying. You didn't say shit. You talk about cars and cell phones, baby. In your whole, that's bullshit.
I went
that's
viral
bullshit, but you never
life.
did. You never did
All
nothing
I
for
didn't
it.
come up here to
But
plan.
you
I didn't
never,
plan to teach the game. That wasn't my
nothing
motive.
for
I
it.
was
You
just
never
telling
did
my
nothing
life.
for it, but you played head honcho in it. You acted like you was a boss in it, but you sit there and you glorify some real hoes. Some real hoes that I know. Some real hoes that I know.
But you said they wasn't real
Some
hoes.
real hoes that I know.
You
No,
said
they might know. They're going to fuck it up. Yeah, they sold something
said they
different
really
that's going to
wasn't-
fuck up the game, but they came from some real hoeing. See, I don't know you now. I don't know nothing about you, baby. You just jumped off a platform. See, I didn't really jumped on from what I've done.
And what have you done?
I've done it for when I did it for real, baby
What you
girl,
did?
and not none of this little knick-knack fucking
And that's why you
paddywhack.
mad.
Let me sit there and pat my
Any pimp
TT bone.
is gonna be mad
Let me
when a
pat my
bitch
TT
get
bone.
bread and she not fucking.
not.
Let's be real.
She's not.
Let's
She's
be real.
lying.
Okay, did you
She's
hear what
lying,
she just
bro.
said? Hold on.
She's a regular schmegular chick.
That's
with
from
no
the Bronx.
game.
Regular schmegular chick
With
from the Bronx.
no game.
That's correct.
With no game.
With no game. Listen to when she say, you know what I mean, keep it real. All pimps gonna get mad if a bitch get some money without fucking. Keep it real. Listen to this shit. Hold on.
Are you mad?
Let me sit there and pat my
Any pimp
TT bone.
is gonna be mad
Let me
when a
pat my
bitch
TT
get
bone.
bread and she not fucking.
not.
Let's be real.
She's not.
Let's
She's
be
lying.
real.
She's lying, bro.
Let's be real.
She's a regular schmegular chick.
That's
with
from
no
the Bronx.
game.
Regular schmegular chick
With
from the Bronx.
no game.
That's correct.
With no game at all.
And you a
no
pimp.
game.
And that's why.
So let's deal with that. She said that pimps are gonna get angry because you made some money and you didn't have to fuck for it. That is the greenest shit. That one of the greenest things that a pimp could ever hear is that shit right there that she just said. Tell somebody and say green as a motherfucker. You're green. Because first of motherfucking all, bitch, hold on. When we send a hoe out to go work, we don't send that hoe out to sell no pussy. Now, if the bidder, you know what I mean, if the individual has a high enough price, where now some pussy gonna get involved, then yeah, you know what I mean, then you could get into it. But when a pimp send a hoe, you know what I mean, outside, you know what I mean, to go get it, he's sending her out to sell his game. He's sending her out to sell fantasy. So, you think a pimp is gonna get angry or mad or upset or have vexation of spirit, bitch, because you done brought back some racks and she said, oh, I didn't have to suck and fuck for this. Oh man, take this shit back, man. You know what I mean? I can't be accepting no money that you didn't fuck for. That was the greenest shit. You really think, you understand me, that a motherfucker sending this bitch out to sell some goddamn pussy? No, bitch, I'm sending you out to sell fantasy, the drag game. I'm teaching you how to run drag. I'm teaching you how to sit up there and seduce and reduce the world. You don't gotta motherfucker open your legs to make a motherfucker open up his bank account. You don't gotta sit up there and break a motherfucker off to break him. So yes, that was some square ass shit that bitch said, you know what I mean, that I didn't catch, but shout out to Balance, he caught that shit. You know what I mean? Like, are you serious? That has to be so green to say that a pimp would be upset because wasn't no fucking involved. What? And this is what I meant by allowing the bitch to talk so she could keep exposing herself. It's this one guy that be on Dinosaur, I'm not gonna say his name, but he just talks and talks and talks. And I told people, like, man, anybody smart wouldn't do no crimes with this dude. Because he just talks and incriminates himself. All you gotta do is allow a fool to keep talking. And that's what I wish Sharp would have allowed the bitch to keep doing, exposing herself, exposing how much of a clown, how much of a liar, how ignorant she is, how green she is. I just wish he would have did more of that. You know, but yeah, it was cool, man. It was cool. Hold on for a minute. Work smarter, not harder. I mean, shit. He was right when he said less is more. You know, everybody wants something that they think they can't have. You know, men like a challenge. You know, if you present and carry yourself like you're important, like you're expensive, like you're somebody that anybody and everybody can't have, that's what makes you more valuable. Everybody can't drive a motherfucking Rolls Royce. No. Anybody and everybody damn near can jump into a Honda, but everybody ain't sitting up there jumping up in Rolls Royces and Bentleys and shit like that. No. And as a woman, you should carry yourself just like that. Like you are more important, which you are, than that vehicle, than that Rolls Royce, than, you know what I mean, that Bentley. You should be way more important than that. You should carry yourself with class. You know? No, I can't do that. I can't participate, you know, in that. No. And let me just say this. If you're talking to somebody ignorant and foolish and belligerent, that doesn't give you the license to devalue yourself as a woman. That don't give you a license to get disrespectful and ignorant and ghetto just because you're talking to an ignorant ghetto ass nigga. So let's just say if you're a woman, you're a classy woman, you're in an interview, somebody's screaming at you, they're using profanity. That doesn't give you a license to become a ghetto bitch. You remain classy. Because the more you remain classy, and this ghetto buffoon or this idiot, you know, is calling you all type of bitches or saying that he might kill you on Crip or whatever, he looks more foolish. The more classy you remain, the more foolish he will look. And that's what I wanted Sharp to do, was to remain poised and pimpish. Because the more she get into that, oh, you look like you suck dick. Oh, you look like you gay. Oh, you look like you taking in the ass. It would have made her look even more of an idiot. Because everybody would have said, man, damn, you know, all he did was pop some pimping. That man ain't called you out your name. All he did was ask questions. All he did was make statements. Are you offended that he's using words that you're not familiar with? Are you, you don't know how to talk to a gentleman? It would have made her look more and more crazy. But yeah, man, make sure if you haven't hit that like button, to hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you click on the subscribe and bell. But let me clear up some things. Hey, man, this is a question that's just never going to end. Since like the beginning until now, everybody keep asking this question. So I might have to actually do a video one day because I'm so tired of this question and I'm so tired of repeating myself. But because we do have new people, let me go over this for the billionth time. When it comes to a Mac, Sin, what is a Mac? What's the difference between a Mac and a pimp? What's the difference between a Mac and a pimp P? And I keep telling you the best answer to that question is if you ever travel cross country, if you have ever pimped cross country, you will know that different locations will have different representation. And within those locations, you know what I mean, in different regions and shit like that, you're going to hear different representatives saying different things concerning what a Mac is. You know why? Because it's subjective. But there's nothing subjective about a damn pimp. It's subjective to be a Mac, but it's not subjective to be a pimp. So when it comes to being a Mac, you might talk to somebody from the Bay Area and they might tell you, oh, man, you know what I'm saying, man, I'm from the town, man, you know what I'm saying, it's Mackin', man, you know what I mean, Mackin' and murder, baby, you know what I'm saying, yeah, I got hoes on motherfucking Strohs, but yeah, it don't stop there with my bankrolls, man, because even when a bitch turn into an expiration date, I'm still gonna have mine around this motherfucker. Hey, man, I ain't waiting for a bitch to do shit, man. Only thing a bitch can do, man, is give me the dough and watch me sit up there and flip this shit, man. Yeah, man, you know what I mean, gas station, got niggas robbing and shit around this motherfucker, you know what I mean, all of that type of shit, you know what I mean, so I ain't gonna sit up there and put on no front, you know what I mean, like it's all out of a bitch ass, man. Yeah, it's really some real macking around this motherfucker, man. I'm from the town, dog. You know? Yeah, man, we scamming and some more shit, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, you know what I mean? I got all type of devices and the shit in my room, man. All of that shit, man. You know what I mean? We scamming, you know what I mean? PPP loans, EDD, all of that motherfucking shit, man. Hey, man, we living off the pavement and the motherfucking government, man. You understand me? Yeah, man, you know what I mean? Real macking. So you might talk to a Bay Area representative and they'll tell you that that's Mac, that a Mac. You might talk to a Memphis representative and he might tell you that there's a difference between MAC and MACK. They might tell you that, you know what I'm saying, the Mac, you know, is the higher echelon of the pimping. They might tell you that that is when you have excelled to a level where, you know what I mean, you're just on the highest plateau of the game. You are Mac. You have established legitimate businesses. You don't just check bankrolls from hoes. You no longer sending, you might not even be sending hoes to the Blade no more. You sending hoes to businesses. This hoe own a salon. This hoe got a restaurant. This hoe got this or that and that. You know what I mean? And still basically sell ass, you know what I mean, when it come into play. They see the Mac is the highest of the high. They think that, some think that a Mac is higher than the pimping. You know what I mean? If you ask certain ones. Now, if you travel Midwest gonna tell you, most of them gonna tell you that a Mac, he could do everything. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily a gigolo, but a Mac, meaning that, some might, a Mac to them might be another word for a player. And see, when you're a player from the Midwest, that means that, you're a gambler. That means that, you sharp. You don't just, you're not just sharp with the women. You sharp with the information pertaining to life. You're a player. You playing in different avenues to get your revenues. You're a player. You playing in different lanes, man. So if this hoe go bad on you, you know what I'm saying? You know how to gamble. You know how to sit up there, and hit a lick, without a bitch, turning a trick. You're a player. A player in the Midwest is not a guy who have, he just fornicating with different broads. No, that's no. That's a guy that's just promiscuous. He's a gigolo. But, when you looking at somebody, that a player is not a gigolo in the Midwest. A player is someone who's always clean, sharp, smell good. You know what I mean? He got game from all lanes, of life. And he's not limited to only dealing with women. He's all world. You know what I mean? So, like I said, if he fall off, with his girl, he'll come back up in the world because he got so many other tricks up his sleeve. He not a one-trick pony. You know what I'm saying? He's a player. He knows how to play different lanes. The best way to describe it, the player, he's like Magic Johnson. He played different positions. You know what I'm saying? He don't just put the basketball, in the hoop. He know how to assist others. He's a player. Now if you talk to other individuals, they might just tell you that a player is a gigolo or a guy that just have different attractive women that he fuck on from time to time. But when you talk to representation from the location of the Midwest, no, that's not a player. That's just a guy promiscuous giving his dick a party. That ain't no goddamn player. You know what I'm saying? A player is somebody, he know how to play pool. You know what I mean? He just a smooth motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? He not a pimp. He not a pimp. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. He not a pimp because I told you it's some tricking in the plan. I told y'all that. You know what I mean? P, can a player trick? Yes. A player can trick off. You know what I mean? He can sit up there and con, a bitch out some money or a nigga out some money. You know what I mean? I know a lot of players, that mix up with the white boys and every time you see this player, he chopping it up with white guys and Jewish guys and things like that, trying to get cool because he treating them like suckers. He running game on them. He charming and disarming them guys, man. You might go to Vegas and you might be like, damn, man, I tried to chop it up with dude, man, tried to chop it up with P. But when I came up, man, he always around them white boys and shit. Yeah, he know what the fuck he doing. He getting ready to play them motherfuckers out some money. He's a player. But don't get it twisted. He might have a girl that he really love and he tricking off on her and all that type of shit. So like I said, it's tricking in the plan. You know what I'm saying? It's even tricking, you know what I mean, according to us, you know what I mean, if you ask a Midwest motherfucker, it's tricking it with that player shit. And even with the Mac, the Mac could do things that the pimp could never do. Pete, what you mean by that? Pimps only pimp. If a pimp go holeless and doleless, guess what that pimp in the streets doing? Campaigning, looking for his next hoe. But if a Mac, you know what I mean, lose his bitch, you know, he gonna rob something, he gonna kick down the door, he gonna sit up there and pull a gun on you, you know what I mean? He gonna do whatever he gotta do to get back in position because his mindset is, you know, I'm a winner and nobody wanna be with a loser. So I must have the appearance of a winner. So if I gotta rob you, if I gotta sell dope, if I gotta sit up there and you know, con you or do whatever the fuck I gotta do, I'm gonna make something happen. You know, that's a Mac's mentality. A pimp's mentality is only pimping. And that's why I said, to me, the pimp is top of the food chain because, hey, check this shit out. You can't compare the Mac to the pimp. You might look at the Mac, he might got all the jewelry, all the cars and all of that shit. But look, check this out. Comparing the Mac to the pimp is almost like, I keep telling y'all, that's like comparing a man that's on steroids. And you comparing them to somebody who's all natural. So you might look at the guy that's on steroids and be like, damn, look at this nigga, man. Ooh, shit, this nigga on swole. This motherfucker got muscles coming out of muscles. Yeah, but he on steroids, baby. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna compare that to the guy that made countless sacrifices day in and day out, season in and season out, and the motherfucker, you understand me, is all natural. He's all natural. You can't compare, you know what I mean, a motherfucker, you understand me, that's using steroids or creatine, you know what I mean, to a motherfucker that's all natural. You just can't do it, baby. You can't. So the pimping is all natural. You know what I mean? All them other motherfuckers, man, they using steroids to look like the pimping. You know? Yeah, man. Them niggas using steroids and creatine and all of that shit, man, to look like what the pimping look like naturally, man. Yeah. You know? Naturally. You know? He doing all of this shit. He working harder than the bitch. He's sitting over there doing all this under table ass shit to sit up there and appear to look like the pimping naturally. The pimping don't have to do all that other shit to mix it, to fix it. You know, he just is. Like God said, I am that I am. Yeah, man, the pimping just is. He don't try to, you know, if things fuck up, now he got to go catch a date. You know, now he fucking older women. He posted on the internet. Now you see the pimping on OnlyFans. You know, trying to catch a date with 70 and 80-year-old women. No, man, that ain't the pimping. Pimping don't do that. You know, pimping gonna stay down till he come up. A pimp's mind, you know, if she leaves, she leave. If she expires, she expire. But when she go, or if she leave, if she decide to come back, I'm gonna be doing the same thing that I was doing when she chose, pimping. Yeah, so I hope I answered that for you, man. Yeah, different locations gonna bring different representations, and them different representations gonna have different definitions and visions, you know what I mean, about that Mackin thing. So you might listen to one dude, he'll say this, you listen to another, he'll say that, you know what I mean? Different representations from different locations got different definitions concerning the Mackin. That's really the best answer to give, because the Mackin is subjective, but the pimping is not. Okay, let me say this to you. Hey, man, I don't never want you guys to think that, that the track is stopped there. Always remember, I've been saying it for a long time, that your pimping is only as big as you see it. So if you only see, you know, the blade, if that's the beginning and that's your end, then that's what it is. Now, one thing I will say, when you start checking it, you know, from something else within the game, another spectrum of the game, now that you've had your first 100,000 or hundreds of thousands or a meal or whatever you got, never speak down on the foundation, because you never know what could take place, you know, today or tomorrow, and you just might need that foundation again. So no matter how good the internet treating you, no matter how good the strip club treating you, no matter how good the resort the carpet, you know what I mean, the casino and everything treating you, man, never disrespect the concrete. Because if things change in the ninth inning, you're going to have to restart, baby, and go back to the beginning to get back up. So you never speak against the concrete. Whether you got hundreds of thousands, a meal, a few mil, it don't matter. It don't. You know what I mean? Never speak against the foundation. Never. You know, but never make it like the foundation is the end. That's not where it ends. That's not where it ends. I mean, of course, if that's what you want to do from the beginning to the end, that's on you. But there's other dimensions of the game that, you know, if you want to go to the next dimension in your pimping, you know what I mean? Yes, you can go there and go higher. Because we always been saying it, and it's true. It's always some more of it. You know, so don't let that be the be all end all, you know? So yes, it's always be looking for new ways, you know what I mean, to come up. And another thing, you know, when you come up, when you find something, you know what I mean, that's feeding you, when you find that buffet table, shut the fuck up. Learn how to shut the fuck up. When you learn something that's really been taking care of you, man, yeah, stop trying to put everybody on. Everybody don't deserve to be on. You sit at the buffet table and enjoy yourself for a while before you invite somebody to your table, because the game might bless you to eat at the buffet table of the game, and then you trying to invite all of these niggas and they ungrateful. Then once they start eating, they forgot the motherfucker that invited them to the motherfucking table. So know when to shut the fuck up. So if you find an area or you create some blades that's really been socking it to you, or you find, you know what I mean, this one casino, you know what I mean, that pimps ain't been fucking with, you know what I mean, and you checking it like a motherfucker there, learn to speak in the vernacular of silence, nigga. Eat at the buffet your damn self. Oh, P, I don't like eating alone. You know what I mean? Hey, man, that's how a lot of shit get fucked up. Telling the wrong people. P, what you mean by that? Listen, man, I had exposed certain things that I had learned while I was out there in Arizona because I was fucking with certain people. And there were certain areas that nobody was thinking about in Arizona. They wasn't. I know that because wasn't nobody at the table. But because I was fucking with certain niggas, and, you know, because, you know, Freeze and different ones, my loved ones, I start, you know, talking and things like that. But you have to understand, even when somebody, your brother, even when somebody, your right-hand man, your partner, let me just say this to you. Just because your nigga's solid, that don't mean the bitch or the bitches that he's presiding over is solid. Let that register to you. So even when you give your brother some game, your partner some game, realize and recognize that even though you just gave that game to a solid ass pimp, a solid ass nigga, ask yourself this: is that situation that he has with that bitch or them bitches, is it solid? You know your partner solid, he's some pimping, he a solid ass nigga. But he might be fucking with, you know what I mean, a bitch or some bitches, you know what I mean, that's not solid. So now you done gave some cold game to a solid nigga, to some but he presiding over disloyal bitches. So when that bitch, you know what I mean, blow up, or them bitches blow up, they got information about what locations to go to and his information on how to conduct themselves in them new locations that they learned by fucking with that solid ass nigga that you gave the game to. That's why it's good to shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Be quiet. Oh, people, that's my partner. Be quiet. Oh, people, that's my brother. Be quiet. Allow the spirit of wisdom to minister to you before you just move out on emotions. When I said mentally respond and not emotionally react, that's not just for circumstances that you dislike or circumstances of discomfort that come with all areas of life. Mentally respond before emotionally react. Oh, P, he's solid, man. He a pimping motherfucker. This is my nigga. I done pimp cross country with this nigga for years. It don't matter. Is his situation solid? Because even though he might be a great pimp, good pimps and great pimps still do things that's unwise at times. They still human beings. So you might gave some good game to a good pimp, but because of his financial situation, he wanted to use the information, to put him in position, but he done gave this disloyal bitch some game. Now she done blew up. And just imagine being a seasoned pimp, being a good pimp, to a friend or some of your partners, and the bitch that you, the nigga that you gave game to, the bitch blew, or his bitch is blue, and when they blow, they still going to that same location with the information that was given. So now that bitch is no longer paying your brother, but she still got that game. And she coming to that location on what to do and how to do. So now she's able to get money off the game that you gave, and you not getting paid and your partner not getting paid. She might be paying a sucker, or she might decide to do some renegade shit for a while. Either way is disrespectful. So you ponder on that and let that minister to you before you just keep opening your mouth, spilling all the jewelry, giving all of the treasures, nigga. All right, let me see. So the thumbnail picture has me dying. Yeah, that thumbnail had me dying too. Yeah. My guy Chris, what's going on? Shout out to my guy Chris, man. That nigga always doing my time stamps, man. I truly appreciate him, truly, for even taking out the time, having the patience to put things in order, for people when they come in the comment section, they could just see my guy Chris in the comment section and know exactly what minutes to go and where to go within the video, to hear this and to hear that, So shout out, everybody really need to say blessings to my guy Chris, man. We truly appreciate you, man. Good looking. I made mistakes because I never had this lesson. Peace and blessings to the game. The game is using you. Appreciate that, Johnny, man. Good looking with the 5. Yeah. And I just told it on the solid side, but realistically, I didn't even deal with the disloyal side. You might give some game to a nigga that months from now or a year from now or years from now, y'all ain't even cool no more. You know what I mean? Now you done gave all of this game. You done gave treasures, to this disloyal ass bum of a nigga. You know what I mean? Like, no, man, I'm speaking from experience. I'm not speaking from imagination. You got to know when to shut the fuck up. When you got a good thing going and you getting paid, let me teach you this. Sometimes it's good to be broke. What you mean, P? What you mean? Now, nigga ain't trying to be broke. I ain't talking about really broke. I'm talking about broke to everybody. Shut up. Stop flaunting. Stop flaunting your money. Stack your bread and be quiet. When they get into conversations about how good, they doing, sometimes it's good to just be quiet. Because I want you to understand that if nobody know how much money you getting, when they money get low or when they ain't no longer got a hoe, niggas that ain't really a pimp like that won't hit your phone. Now, if you doing so well and everybody know you checking it like that, yeah, every Tom, Dick, and Harry non-pimping motherfucker gonna hit your phone asking for a jug because they know you the money man right now. So it's good to be the fuck quiet, man. You know what I mean? Like, man, how's it going out there? That's how you protect your treasures. Oh, people, man, how's it going out there? Man, slow motion with it, man. Just praying for better days, baby. You know what I'm saying? Damn, P like that? Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna stay encouraged with this shit. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Bitches coming in, with these headaches and shit like that, man. Sometimes it be like, man, I'm talking about if it ain't one thing, man, it's another, man. But a pimp gonna pimp past that. Ah, damn, P. Did you need anything? No, I don't need anything, man. Come on, man. I still got the hoes. Pimp ain't gonna accept no jug or nothing, man, when he got hoes, man. What the fuck? You know what I mean? No, it ain't that bad. You know what I mean? But ain't nothing major, man, that a pimp can't pimp through. You got to put that shit on thick. Yeah, man, because if your ass sit up there and let everybody know, man, how good you doing and shit like that, hey, man, it's only, hey, put it like this. Hey, man, we jug pimps. We jug pimps. Pimps keep pimps pimping. Not everybody that profess to be the pimping. Oh, my God. Let me say that again. Pimps keep pimps pimping. Pimps take care of pimps. Pimps jug pimps. Pimps do not look out for every Tom, Dick, and Harry. You know what I mean? Oh, man, I know him, man. He my Facebook friend. Man, fuck all of that. You know what I mean? Oh, man, he saw this picture. He always liked my pictures, man, when I put them up. Every time I put up pictures of me showing money or pictures of a car or pictures of my house, he'd be the first one to hit the love button and shit, man. He told me that he broke, man, so I'm going to send him, a jug. Man, fuck all of that. Fuck all of that. Because when it's all said and done, little nigga, and your ass catch a case, if God forbid, but if your ass ever catch a case, them same motherfuckers that you done jug and you going all out the way looking out for, man, motherfuckers ain't gonna sit up there and trying to beat down the door to look out for you. Nigga, you better look out for your goddamn self. And that's another thing, man. Oh my God, I can't say this enough. Take care of your hoes. 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 Hey, man, my cousin, take care of your hoes. Hey, man, what's the name of it? Take care of your hoes. Hey, man, the nigga that's been following me on Instagram for over a year, he will take care of your hoes. Man, one of my subscribers, he just lost his play. Take care of your hoes. Take care of your hoes, man. Some of these, I know some niggas, man, they got a big heart, and that's the problem. You know what I mean? They're looking out for everybody, but they goddamn hoes. You know what I'm saying? And still ain't figured out, why, bitches be in an attitude and, when a bitch asks for this, you ain't got enough to do this and that, and you can't get into this house or get into this car, or you couldn't get this bitch a car or get her a place for her birthday because you taking care of the goddamn world, but you ain't taking care of your business with them hoes. Take care of your hoes. Pimp accordingly. Pimp wisely. Oh, people, my friend, I understand all that. You know what I mean? But your friend, if he truly a friend, he gonna understand you gotta take care of your business first, baby, because you'll fuck around and take care of the whole world. And when them hoes blow, you have to understand that the world, the motherfuckers that you done looked out for, they might even have a big heart, but they don't have big money, to be a blessing to you the way you was a blessing to them. That's what I'm telling you. When I give money to family members and square friends and shit like that, I give them money and they be like, oh, I'm going to pay you back. Don't pay me back. Just, that's on you. No, man, I'm going to pay. As soon as I get my check. I done heard this shit so many times, but when I give money to a square, whether it be my family friend or not, I'm not expecting it back because I know y'all lifestyle. I know you living paycheck to paycheck, man. Go ahead and enjoy them few little hundreds of dollars, man. Man, that ain't shit in this game. Go ahead and have that, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's just how a pimp think, especially with his family. Not when I gave you what I gave you, when I was a blessing to you, I wasn't thinking about having that little ass shit back, man. Go ahead and enjoy that. it feel good too, you know what I mean, when you pimping like that, you know, when you can call your family and say what y'all need. Do you need anything? What you need? What bills you got? What you need? Oh my God, the feeling that just come over you, the mental climax that come over when you can call your brother or your sister, or if you got brothers and sisters, family members, what did you need? Did you need anything? I'm just checking on y'all. What's going on with it? And it feels so good to do it when you have taken care of your business. P, what you mean? I've taken care of my hoes first. I took care of my family. I took care of home first. So now that I've taken care of business and I still got all of this shit left over, yes, I can hit my family and see what's going on. Get out your pride. Do you got anything? You got anything that you need? You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing to be able to preside over your money wisely. Now, anybody that know me, if they tell the absolute truth, they will tell you that sin has certain systems. Hey, what worked for you, worked for you. What worked for me, worked for me. And I'm not saying that sin ain't gonna get into all of that shit. P, you gotta, man, you know, invest in this, man. Hey, man, I learned how to invest in myself, number one. And number two, you know, some people they're against it. Hey, it is what it is. But I've seen individuals with them wild mentalities. You know what I mean? I even give my brother, you know, Freeze for an example. Freeze, me and Freeze had an argument one time. We in Bill's Casino. This had to be like 2011, 2012. And I think I told y'all that before. Me and Freeze going back and forth. And he like, I'm like, bro, man, chill out, man. Because this during the time people's gambling and he doing this. But at the time, you couldn't tell him nothing. Because I think he was like 3D. You know, he doing this thing. But he just spending money just left and right. He not stacking nothing. And that nigga sit up there, you know what I mean, and say, yeah, man, you know what I mean? Money ain't supposed to be just sitting there, man. Man, what's up with you with all of this saving this and saving that? Man, money ain't just to be just sitting around. You know what I mean? You supposed to make that money do something, man. And that's what the fuck I'm doing. Nigga, what you talking about? Saving money. Money ain't to be just sitting around. And we just had two different mentalities. You know what I mean? Because at that time, you know, bro, I ain't trying to make him like he was a hell of a gambler. You know what I mean? Because shout out to Dynasty. Dynasty out the crew. Dynasty was really the gambler. But, you know, at this time, Freeze was gambling and shopping every day and looking out for everybody and, you know what I mean, all of this shit. Me, stacking my dough. Stacking my dough. You know what I mean? And I've seen so many, like I told you, I've seen so many fall and crumble. Before I open up the phone lines, let me leave you with this. One pimp was in a vehicle riding with another pimp. They in the Benz. All right? Now, as these two pimps, you know, riding in the Benz, the one that's driving, he see another pimp riding in the Cadillac. And he said, damn, man, P driving that Cadillac? Shit, man, my bitch drive that. He gonna have to step it up, baby. You know what I mean? My bitch riding in that. Now, different P's gonna tell you different things, man. But Sinful just gonna give you his perspective. I wouldn't give a fuck if P was driving a Honda, you know what I mean, in the year out of a bitch ass. If that nigga pimped for it, and every dollar, you know, smelled like pussy, and he bought, you know what I mean, that vehicle out of that whole ass, hey, we can talk all them jokes and all of that shit. Hey, man, but he sit up there and pimp for that motherfucker, though. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, check this out. I would never tell another pimp, you know, yeah, man, you know, my bitch driving that, or my bitch, you know what I mean, got that. Hey, man, it's a trick that got more money than you. It's a trick that's driving the car and, you know, got a bigger house than you got. What's your point? And I'm here to tell you that same arrogant pimp that same arrogant nigga that professed to be a pimp that made that statement saying, you know what I mean, my bitch drive that Cadillac. He fucked off right now. And he been fucked off for some time. That nigga went from living in a mansion to living in a hotel. That nigga went from having different vehicles to being in a rental car. That nigga went from being the talk of the town, you know what I mean, at one time, to now basically just being an older dude that's considered a hustler because he done caught different drug cases and shit. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying to you is this, man. Don't lose your confidence. Be a confident, pimp. Be a confident young P. But, know when to, tone it down, baby. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever disrespect this pimping. Don't ever disrespect the motherfucker, just because they driving a car of lesser value than the one that you driving. And the cold part about it is, couldn't have been me, because if we had ever gotten a chopping, I would have chopped his ass up so cold because, I know his business. It's the reason why you was driving that. It's the reason why you was in the mansion. I done seen people freak their way up to the top. I done seen people, do the porno star thing. You know what I mean? P, what you mean, the porno star thing? Fucking everything that come through the door and all this freak ass shit. Yeah, I done seen niggas, try to pimp with they dick. And I seen the results of that. Niggas is broke and fucked up today. Niggas that was talking hella shit in 2014 and 15, hey man, in this 2021, hey man, niggas is broke as hell. Facts. Broke as hell, was looking down on the pimping, was being disrespectful, was sitting over there being arrogant and all of that shit. Man, my bitch drive that. Yeah, well now, all of the pimps hoes, they driving better than you now. Now you in the rental. Now you in the hotel. Now you catching drug cases. Now you damn near 50 years old. Now your catch hand is getting shorter and shorter. Peace in. It's Percy Williams. I'm in the Navy. We talked a while back. I plan on setting up another consultation with you in the future. Much love. Oh, man, come on, man. I remember you, man. Yeah, I remember you quite well. That come with not drinking and, smoking and all that shit and doing drugs. Yeah, I remember you quite well, homie. Yeah, we talked about confidence and a lot of things, man, getting out of depression and all that time. Yeah, I remember quite well. You know what I mean? I don't forget nobody. Yeah, make sure you tap in and talk to you in a little bit. Hey, do me a favor, man. Before I open up these phone lines, man, hit that like button for me. Yeah, get them likes up. Yeah, and ladies, I really want you to call in. Please don't let the fellas dominate. Matter of fact, before I even start, is there any women that want to ask me a question? Before I allow any of these niggas to call in, I want to know who. Okay, Moonlight, that's one. Let's get the ladies out first. Ladies first. Let me let the ladies call in first. And then I'll allow you ugly ass niggas to call in after the ladies. So yeah, let me let the ladies get in first. Hold on. Niggas be calling in, P, do you think, you know what I'm saying? Now, I was fucked up at the time and my bitch had left and then I had knocked another bitch that was freaky. And we got on OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know, because it was during the pandemic, P. Now, before the pandemic, I wasn't on OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Let me put that out there. Let me put that out there on my pimping. On my pimping. I wasn't on OnlyFans before the pandemic. But, P, you know what I'm saying? Would you say that I'm no longer a pimp because I started fucking and eating pussy and booty and sucking toes and fucking and eating strawberries and grapes and pineapples out my hoe's ass on OnlyFans? Would you say that I'm not a pimp no more just because I did that shit for a few months? Cause see, now that I did OnlyFans for a few months, P, now I'm on. Now I got jewelry. Now I got pimp clothes. I'm ready to campaign, baby. So, hey, would you say I'm a P? I'm still a P? Or you taking the P card away from me? You know? So before we do all that, man, with you niggas, man. Hey, also, I really want to be debated on or talked to concerning the videos that I made. When I did that video, is he a trick and is that tricking? Y'all should have had questions loaded because you didn't have enough time. We were supposed to do it Friday because the call-in technically is supposed to be Friday. I got caught up, you know what I mean? But you should have questions ready concerning that video and other shit that I done said that you might disagree with or need clarity on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, before we get to the fellas, what ladies? Okay, Moonlight. Is it only Moonlight? Is it another woman that want to call in? While we waiting on the ladies, get my likes up. Everybody hit the like button. Yeah, get my likes up, man. Get my likes up. I'll get a number later. Fellas, do not call in. I want to get the ladies out the way first. After I get the ladies out the way, you know, I think that's how I'm going to do it from now on. After I get the ladies out the way, then I allow the fellas to call in. You know? So, is there any woman other than Moonlight that would like to call in and ask a question? I'm going to call you. Oh, you going to call me? Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah. All right, Moonlight. It look like the ladies, man. It look like they scared. You know, what I should have done was the thing that I did last time was tell y'all if you didn't want to call in because you didn't want to be out of pocket, you know, because some of y'all be watching me and you got folks and you don't want to be on the recording. I understand that. And then some of you, you know, man, you with your husband, you with your boyfriend, and you don't want nobody to know. You know, Universal, appreciate that. Top of it, glory to the game. I use karate to get this money. You feel me? You shout out to you, Universal. But yeah, man. Let's get to Moonlight. Moonlight, call in. Let me put this number in there. Get the ladies out the way first, you know? Hold on. There we go, baby. The number is in the comment section. King Different say, yeah, I like Moonlight. Y'all get you some water. But yeah, baby, the number right there. The 702 number. Call in right now. You said you haven't seen the 702 in a minute? Yeah, but there it go, Moonlight. Let me see. Hello?
Hi.
Hey. How are you?
Hi, Peace. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing better now that I hear your voice. You know what I mean? Talk to me. Talk to me, darling.
Here you go. Okay, so, you know I'm an extreme square. I am a total square with this. So some of the lingo you use, I'm not really familiar with all of that, but, you know, I kind of like where you go with your thinking. I'm really impressed by that, and that you're a reader, too, and you don't do drugs and you don't drink. So I'm kind of impressed with that. But aside from my observation about you, here's my question. Do you think now, with regards to what you call the game and hoes, do you think hoes today are low-hanging fruit of women, like are lost in what they really want in life, or do you think that these are women who make a conscious decision to be in the game and are proud to do it? Did I make myself clear enough?
Yeah. I heard you, baby, and. Man, I like the fact that you've been observant. Let me just say that first. But let me say this to you. I before I say that, I think that, by us being in a different era, a different time, we just can't put that on my lifestyle. That's just in all lifestyles. The younger generation, don't have the appreciation that the old participants used to have in their lifestyle. So that I just want to make that plain that it's not just mine. This is in various multiple lifestyles. But it all depends on the individual. Mostly from what I see, if we're just basing it on my observation, I would have to say that it's a population, that definitely, fired up about doing it. They know what they want to do. They're happy about what they do. And then you have a population of females that really don't want to do it. You know what I mean? It's just that they like this boyfriend or this boyfriend gangbanger so much, and he saw a film or heard a song, and he want to be a pimp, and she just likes him. Appreciate that 20 fam, and she just likes him so much that she's getting involved. Not that he's forcing her, but she know in order to be with him, that she got to do something. But what's fucked up is by him not being a pimp and not having any game, he can't, teach her, what to do, how to do this and that. So she coming in the game retarded. We have a lot of, broads coming in the game retarded with retarded niggas. So by the time she's done with this retarded nigga, that retarded nigga, she's pretty much burnt out before she had the opportunity to get turned out. She's burnt out before she had the opportunity to even be turned out because of so many con males and boyfriends and male actresses professing to be the real thing. And by the time she get to the real thing, she frustrated. She already got a kid, and it's so much. So you got the population right there. Then you got another population of females that they just doing it because they don't want to work a job. They don't want to do a 9 to 5. It's not so much they have a love for the lifestyle. They just don't want to work a job. They're so lazy, that they don't like working a 9 to 5. So, they just rather sell pussy than work a 9 to 5. It's not that they're not really into the lifestyle. They're not into the game. They could care less about that. It's just that I know that I have to make some money to keep a roof over my head, some food in my mouth, and some clothes on my back. So yeah, I opened up my legs. I was fucking anyway. But she really doesn't care about the game. She don't care about pimps, hoes, none of that shit. She's just using the game to get by. She's comfortable with being nothing and doing nothing in the game because with her, it's as long as I ain't got to work a job.
Yeah.
And then you have hold on, and let me squeeze this in. Then you have a population of females that they're doing it now because it's popular. Instagram has hoes with hundreds of thousands of followers, what she considers to be a hoe. Now, girls is taking pictures on the track. Now girls are starting to make songs about hoeing. They taking videos with tricks. So a lot of these young impressionable minds, they're impressed. They like, wow, like she looks nice, she's cute, she's pretty, and she's on the blade, or she's going to work, or damn, that's your car, or damn, you got your own place. So you have some, it's become more cooler to them. It's become popular. It's popular now to them. To be a bride now. The bitch that they look up to or like, she just might be on Figueroa. So you have different populations. What did you want to say?
Well, thank you for that, because there's so much layers to this. Not like I'm interviewing for it. I'm just curious. Like I said, I'm a square, but I'm not going to judge anybody for what they choose to do in their life. I just wanted to understand, why would a woman want to choose this life? No judgment at all. I just wanted to understand it. And you were the one that I chose to describe it to me, and you did very well. Thank you for giving me those layers. I didn't even think of all those layers.
Yeah. I love your
And
voice.
now I
You have the
understand, and now I
perfect voice.
understand what the blade is. I didn't know what the blade is. I thought it was, that movie that Wesley Snipes did, but now I know what you mean by the blade.
Yeah, that's an urban word. That's
Oh my God.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's an urban
you're a
word,
dynamic.
baby. You
Yeah, I
know.
know. You're a dynamic person. I just wanted to say that. I do have another question, but I'm gonna save that one.
No, no,
because
no,
it's
no, no.
something that I
Don't save
No,
don't save anything. Ask whatever
are you
question.
sure? Because
No,
I
go
was on
ahead.
another, when I spoke to you the first time, it was crazy because I got on another live and they were talking about, the pimping terminology. I'm like, damn, how strange. I just was on your show and now this show is talking about that same thing. So I said to them on that show that I was on yours and this is how you were describing it. And then they said something very concerning to me about you. And I didn't see this video, but they said something about I don't know if I should tell. Well, I
Go
started.
ahead.
Let
Go
me
into
finish.
it. Go ahead.
They said, your engagement with, young women, like, a 14-year-old.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a little bit too young for any girl to be
In the
exposed
lifestyle.
to, this lifestyle. And I was kind of like, really? Because you don't come across like that,
Right.
to have engaged this type of age into the lifestyle. So that's what I wanted to ask you about, although I was kind of hesitant because I didn't want you to, think I'm
No,
trying to
I'm
judge you
glad.
guys.
No, baby. Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm not one of those individuals that runs from questions. There's no such thing as a stupid question. The only thing stupid is you not asking what you desire to ask. So let me say this, and I keep telling people that that's a situation that I'm going to always have to give clarity on because we continuously have new people coming to the platform and they don't know. So I have to teach them everything in totality pertaining to the situation. And what I will say to you, darling, at that time I was 23 years old. At that time I was 10 months into the lifestyle. And what I will say is my discernment, and game, my intelligence and everything like that was even up to par at that time. But I did not utilize it within that moment because, of course, at that time, I was only thinking about, having a large stable. I told everybody that I was going to be 10 ladies deep. I was going to have 10 women by the summertime. And so that was my thing. So it was a lot of negligence on my part. I didn't interview her the way that I should have. And even though she had a fake ID saying that she was 19, and even though listening to her and the things she said, it appears that, and that's the truth. She was in the game before I was. The first date date is an appointment, prostitution. She started in prostitution at the age of 11 with her mother. Okay. So she knew certain things that I didn't even know. Like, at that time, I didn't know that prostitution was legal in Pahrump. I didn't know, about, I'm just keeping it real. I didn't know about certain blades at that time. She had already been to those places, So listening to her, say that again?
At 14.
Yes.
Wow, that's
At the age of 14, because she started out, with her mother at the age of 11, because her mother was already involved. And, so from 11 to 14, going on 15, when I met her, she was 14, going on 15. I was 23 years old. But because of the appearance and the conversation pertaining to that, as far as different locations that she worked at and the fake ID and then the body that she had at that particular time, I thought that, she was 19. And she even told everybody that she said that she was 19. And not only that, the reason why I got out of that situation without having to register as a sex offender or having to be convicted for any crimes pertaining to a child, mainly is because the police was also deceived into thinking that she was 19. So not only was I deceived, the police actually thought that, you know, she was actually 19 years of age. That's why they put her in adult jail in CCDC for 3 days. And they didn't come to that knowledge because their discernment was sharp. No, she told them that she was 14. She revealed that to them. That was a revelation to them. So I had and then another thing I want to always put in people's minds is that if you look up the case, Philip Brandon Gilmore, 1036381, there are 6 girls in the case. 5 of them are illegal. Only one is a minor. And the only one that's a minor is somebody that is using false identification to deceive that she's of legal age. So how do you categorize a man as a pedophile, a ebophile, hebophile, and say that he's a predator when everybody else is of age and the only one that's not of age is the one that's using false identification to deceive that she's of age? You know, you can't put that man, because everything that he's doing is off the false pretenses of him thinking that she's of a legal age. So whether he had sex, whether he sent her to do this or that, it's off the false pretenses of him actually thinking that he's with somebody of age. You know? Now, what I will say is, to give you more confirmation, I've been in this lifestyle since 2007. If this was something that was normal with me to deal with underage girls, we are in the day of clout. As of right now, I'm pretty much going on 100,000 subscribers. I've taken my videos down and I've put it on my Patreon. And what I will say is, you know, altogether, my channel has generated millions upon millions and millions of views. We're in the day of clout now. I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure an ex-ho of mine would have made a video by now letting it be known that he is a liar. He did turn me out when I was a minor. He knew I was a minor, and he still continued to preside over me. We are in the day, again, we are in the day of clout. How come you do not see any woman that I have presided over in the lifestyle saying that he's a weirdo, he's a pedophile, you can't trust him around a child, children? All you have is guys who either don't know me or guys that used to know me and was cool, and these guys, I actually gave them women. So to say that this guy is a pedophile, was he a pedophile when he gave you women? Was he a pedophile when he allowed you to have women that he had already presided over? Are you saying that he gave you a minor? And if you lived with this man and he fed you and put clothes on your back, how could you say that he was if he's a pedophile, you would need the internet to reveal that to you because you live with the man. So again, if you know these things were accurate, once again, we are in the day of clout. Everybody damn near want to be clouded up. Everybody getting told on, from Bill Cosby, Will Chamberlain, Rick James. Everybody coming out the closet. Everybody coming out the sewer and garbage can with a story. Who am I? Who am I in comparison to these icons that I've named? If I was actually in that, you know what I mean? Then yes, I would have been exposed by now. You know, and let me say this to the squares that's listening. You guys' mentality is all wrong. All wrong. When something like that has happened, you know, whether you knew or whether you didn't know, but especially if you did what you did ignorantly, you have to give clarity to the new people that come. Don't nobody want to continue to follow you and listen to you, and you sitting over here fucking with minors and little kids. Do you not understand that some of the women that's listening to me, that they have daughters and teenage cousins and things like that? So yes, I have to provide clarity. So all of this, oh man, you ain't got to explain yourself to a square. My question to you is, before that hoe started hoeing, what was she before she was a hoe? A damn square. So come on, man, miss me with that. Think before you speak. Now, what did you have to say, darling?
I'm looking at the chat. Number one, I respect you, period. You know what I'm saying? I don't call any judgment of people who I respect across the board. I'm who I am. I go into different pages independently, and that's it. I don't follow anyone specifically. I'm not even a social media maven. I don't have, a lot of social media interaction. So I respect you. I ask you a question, and you respect me enough to respond. That's it, point blank. I'm not interviewing for the game. I'm not interviewing you for nothing else. They all up in here. I'm not no lot lizard. They all up in here saying crazy stuff besides the fact that I'm just inquisitive and you are a very respectful, patient person to allow someone like me on your platform to call and ask you a question.
Right.
And I appreciate it. I appreciate you taking the time out.
I appreciate you for let me say this. I appreciate you for asking the question, because I think it was people that wanted to ask the question, but maybe wasn't bold enough to ask it.
Exactly.
So not only did you ask a question for you, you asked a question for others.
Thank you.
So I appreciate you. Did you have any more questions?
No, Sin. I'm going to hold the other ones that I may have. Thank you.
Okay, well let me say this to you. For you and anybody else that's listening, if you want, don't let these people deceive you. Oh, this the paperwork right here. What they do is they read counts. And what you have to understand is counts, that's an allegation. That's what a person is charged with. Many of you are not familiar with the law, and many of you have never been into trouble. Praise God. So it's easy for people to get on the internet and deceive you simply because they have paperwork with, showing count 1, count 2, and count. I want you to know that that's the charges. Also, I want you, if you look at that video of me in the courtroom, if you listen to the very beginning, it reads my convictions. My convictions is announced in the beginning of the video. I did not go to prison for a child. That case was dropped. I went to prison for pandering and living off the earnings of prostitution of Jennifer Harper, not Lakeisha Jordan. Okay, let me make that plain. The case with Lakeisha was dropped. I have no felonies pertaining to no child. So when you hear these guys speak, they're speaking on allegations that never turned into convictions. For if I got convicted of anything pertaining to a child, I would have never been able to cross the border and come here to Canada. You do not come into Canada as a convicted felon, especially for that. Go ahead.
Right. Intelligence right there. Yeah, you're a dynamic person. You know what I'm saying? Although we're from different tracks, and hopefully I said that correct. I mean,
Yeah.
So I'm cool with you, for sure. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate you. And once again, I love listening to your voice. You know what I mean? I really do. I really do. You think
listening to your voice too. Bless up yourself here.
No, I'm so serious. I don't know who this person is. Keep calling me from a 213. I wish they'd stop. But no, I really appreciate talking to you. You just have a beautiful voice. You do.
Thank you again. Thank you again, Sid.
Thank you for calling in. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Have a great day.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
All right. Hold on. Let me piss my haters off right quick. Hold on. Let me do this. Damn, man. I can't even have fun because y'all calling in.
Hello.
I hope that this is a woman because I don't want to talk to a guy right now. Hello?
Nigga, you a pedophile, bro.
Okay, that's cool with the jokes and everything. But did any lady, want to call in? I'm not trying to talk to fat guys, that is running out of breath. You know what I mean? I'm not on that, man. Where's the ladies? And I get back to dude. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
No, not right now, fam. Hold on. Is there any women? I didn't tell you guys, man, to call in right now, man. Slow down. Yeah, Mike, that was my music. That's because they had the background, playing with the Isleys and shit. That's me. You talking about the smooth music. That's me, bro. Is there any woman, before I allow these guys, I didn't even tell these guys to call. I didn't. I said, hold on. Let me speak to the ladies first. So you already look crazy to me, for calling me right now after I told you that I don't even want to talk to you. But yeah, that was the same dude that was, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You're a pedophile. Yeah, so a guy is a pedophile and you keep watching him? Hold on, let's study that just for 2 seconds. He's a predator, a pedophile, and you watch all his videos. He's a pedophile and you're subscribed to all his channels. He's a pedophile, but you want to call in and keep talking to him. Now, what are you? So you mean to tell me you're a groupie of a pedophile? These niggas is crazy, man. But again, is there any women that want to ask me some questions? That's why I say I got to do more content for the ladies, man. I got to get me some more ladies. Is there any women that would like to ask a question? Before I sit up there and allow all of these groupies and, these fake haters, the fake haters that's really fans. You're really a groupie, but you're pretending to be a hater. You're not even a real hater. Not even authentic haters. Groupies disguised as haters. So before I allow the groupies that's disguised as haters to call in, is there any ladies that would like to call in and ask me a question or make a statement? Let me see. I wish I would, if I actually thought that a guy was a pedophile and I'm going to just keep calling and calling him. I'm not going to call no damn pedophile. Fuck wrong with you? If that nigga's sick and he mess with kids and that's what he do, the fuck I'm going to call him for? All right, let me see. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, how are you?
How are you doing? This is Keisha.
Oh, man.
I'm from Oakland.
How are you said you from where?
Oakland, California.
Oh, man. Blessings to you in the Bay. Talk to me.
That's right. We're in the Bay.
Yeah.
Okay, I have 2 questions for you.
Okay.
What makes a hoe choose a pimp over another?
What makes a hoe choose one pimp over another pimp?
Yes.
Okay. I like that. And especially you out of the town. My nigga Rob said, I like her already. Shout out to my nigga Rob. I ain't gonna lie. Both of my dimples came out, man, when she said she from Oakland, man. You know what I mean? Because I got a thing for them Northern Cali girls. Yeah, I got a thing for them Northern Cali girls.
From Oakland, but I'm really from Oakland.
Yeah. I love them town business girls. But look, check it out. It's many things that would make a man, let's say for example, and I hope that that's a woman behind the Black Lens thing in the comment section, man. I hope that's not a man asking me, do I got dimples? Like, hey man, we got some predators around here. Y'all gotta watch, y'all gotta protect the pimping at all costs, man. It's some niggas that's over 300 pounds that's asking these questions. Some of these people that ask me, P, you got dimples? These niggas be 6'8" with 20-inch arms and all type of shit. You women gotta protect me.
Trying to do that abracadabra backdoor home invasion.
Yeah, but look, check this out, baby. In this game, right? Let me pick somebody. Let's say if Mr. Dapper, okay, let's say Mr. Dapper is in the pimp game, right? Now let me ask you, what man that's a celebrity that you consider to be attractive?
Let me see. Attractive. I got to think of. See, I'm with the mind, so you gotta have mouthpiece too.
Yeah, but
I can't put them
just
two
name
together.
just name an attractive man.
Just name one. Okay. Shit, I like MJ. Was it MJB or MJJ? What's his name? I always get that confused.
You talking about MJG that be with 8Ball?
Yeah. Not the fat one.
Okay. Well, look, check this out, baby. What if Mr. Dapper, he looks exactly like MJG? Okay? And let's say, hold on, watch this, follow me. Let's say that Mr. Dapper look like MJG, and let's say the Sinful look like 8Ball. So, okay, watch me, follow me, baby, follow me.
Okay.
Let's say that I look like 8Ball and Mr. Dapper look like MJG. You did?
Okay.
I'm gonna give you different scenarios. Watch this. Let's
I'm
say,
following you. It's like a movie playing in my mind.
right. So let's say if I got one hoe, and every time you see my one hoe, she never got her nails done, hair done, feet done. She always looked depressed. She always come to the E14 just depressed, feeling, you know what I mean, looking disrespectful, looking like she just got into a fight. You know what I mean? She's always, looking rough. You know what I mean? So,
Off brand.
yeah, she just look like she don't like blessings, right? But every time you seen Mr. Dapper's hoes, not only are you attracted to Mr. Dapper, but every time you seen his 4 hoes, they was dressed well. They looked like they was going to the Oscar Awards. They looked like they was going to the Grammys. They always looked like they just always.
Samurai sword sharp.
Yes. Thank you, Moonlight. Good looking, baby. They always dressed the part. They always look good. So not only are you attracted to this man, but you like the way that he's treating his women. Not only are they dressed right, but they happy about what they doing. Every time you see them, they smiling, laughing, playing, getting in and out of cars, always catching dates. It just seemed like they happy and they get money over there. You since you done been on the blade, you done seen him drive 2 to 3 different cars. You know what I mean? He done flipped this car. When you first seen him, he had the lack. Now he come through, you know what I mean, with the new Jag in the year. Now, you know what I mean, he's sitting over there riding around, you know what I mean, in that you understand me, that Bentley thing, that Bentley limousine. You know what I mean? Just suited and booted. When you seen him eating strip in the back. You know what I mean? He just a pimpish guy. So who would you choose? Are you gonna choose me that look like, you understand me, 8Ball and only got one bitch that I'm not taking care of? Every time you see my bitch, she frustrated, mad, upset, nails not done, hair not done, always arguing, not catching dates, going live all the time. So who would?
And you fat too?
I'm big, I'm fat.
No.
I'm fat as hell and I got a little dick and I'm not even pimping like that, baby. So let's say
you fat and sloppy and the hoes are sloppy.
No, the hoe ain't sloppy. She just look ugly and messed up. She just look like she not being
and
blessed.
Nails don't be done.
Right. So let's say I look
like a ball of people homework.
Right. So let's say I look like 8Ball and my bitch, she look a damn fool. And that nigga, he look like MJG and his hoes look like Money. Who you gonna fuck with?
I'm fucking with MJG.
Exactly.
See, that's too easy. See, the fat thing, that kind of, yeah.
Right.
That's a pass on that.
Okay, now watch this. I'm about to flip it on you. I'm about to flip this. I'm gonna give you another.
Turn up the heat.
I'm gonna give you another scenario. Let's give me somebody else that you consider to be attractive.
Oh, shit. Why can I
A handsome man.
let's just,
He could be an
Will
actor.
Smith
It could be an actor, a rapper. Who do you consider to be handsome?
Shit. Oh, shit. Okay, let's just say, Will Smith is a gay ass, but without the gayness, he on some pimp shit. Let's take that out.
Okay, let's say if, let me pick somebody else. Let's say if Tony Storm, shout out to Mr. Dapper with the 5. Let's say if Tony Storm looked like Will Smith, okay? Let's say he looked like, Will Smith, and let's say, that I look like, some bullshit. So he look like Will Smith and I look like some bullshit. Okay, check it out. Watch this. Check it out. Hold on. Check it out. Check it out, right? Let's say I'm not attractive in the face. My face look a fool. My skin is bad. I just look a fool, in the face. I'm nothing that you would desire in the face, right? Watch this. But my mouthpiece is impeccable. I'm well dressed. I'm well groomed. Even though I look a fool in the face, my jewelry is up to par. My attire is up to par. And I'm pimping like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Not only am I riding clean, my hoes is riding clean. And let's say that not only do my hoes, come in proper attire, but they always in pocket. You never see none of my hoes getting out of pocket. My hoes is a perfect representation of what hoes should be. Now, take Tony Storm. He look like Will Smith, but even though you want to fuck him, he look good to you. But at the same time, he never can hold on to a bitch for 30 days. It's like every bitch he get, he only able to keep her for 2 to 3 weeks and shit. He never able to hold on to a bitch and really build and stack up with her and create a family with that hoe. He always going from bitch to bitch because he ain't got his man shit in order. Okay, now watch this. A lot of brides, even though, Tony ain't got his man shit in order, and he be going from bitch to bitch to bitch to bitch, but because of the way he look, a lot of bitches would still choose Tony over me, even though I'm the one that's pimping. My face look a damn fool, but my mouthpiece is impeccable. I take care of my business. I got legit businesses. My hoes is in pocket. They doing what they supposed to do. But a lot of brides in today's era, they gonna choose the nigga that look like Will Smith over the nigga who face
look good,
look like bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Hold on for a minute. Stay right there, baby.
Okay.
Hello?
Sorry?
I'm live right now. I'm gonna call you.
I apologize. Okay.
No. You good, babe. You good. I'm gonna call you back. All right. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah. So look, check it out.
Okay, so we got
Go ahead.
Werewolf of London, but he got the mouthpiece. And
He got the pimping. He got more than the
He
mouthpiece.
ain't got shit going on.
He got more.
Nothing going on.
He got more than the mouthpiece. The nigga pimping. He pimping like a motherfucker. So even though he's not attractive, he's pimping. But today's generation,
I go with the unattractive.
huh?
I would go with the unattractive one because to me, it's more about what it is than what it looks like. Because it's not a romantic situation. So the Will Smith dude that can't, do pimping management properly ain't gonna do me no good.
See.
I don't know what it is. I know what the ugly dude that got the mouthpiece that can properly, manage you right, get money, and he got game. I'd rather go with him. than the Will Smith dude. That's fine, but he takes.
Come on, man. What do you take me for, man? What do you take me for, Freaky Lulu? I don't tell nobody to call me, man. Like, nigga, I'm Sinful to P. But baby, let me say this to you. It's the reason why I like you. I like you because number one, I already knew you was gonna be something. The moment you sat up there and you said, you know, that you was from Oakland. You know, the moment that you said that you was from Oakland, I started smiling. You know what I mean? Seriously, I started smiling because, you know what I mean? First of all, a lot of great hoes came from Oakland. You know what I'm saying? And I just like that you had the sense enough to choose the pimping, you know, to basically elect the pimping, other than, you understand me, appoint somebody just because they look good. Now, what I will tell you, in today's day, and it ain't even just today's day, from ancient times to recent times, we've always had broads that would go with somebody, you know what I mean, that look good over somebody that's pimping good. And that's because of that, because we have a population of females that profess to be hoes, because of them choosing what they pussy like, and they choosing what they pussy, it enables a lot of game bangers and strangers, a lot of male actresses, a lot of con artists to come into the game because what they pussy like. So, because the bitch didn't choose the pimping. You know what I mean? Because she didn't choose the pimping, it enabled, you know, a sucker to come into the game.
That's what it do.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's just kind of silly to me because I'm like, why would you do that? Are you trying to be on the romantic interest, or are you really trying to get money? It's kind of it's a rabbit hole on their mind frame. Why would you want to do to look good, but he ain't really, you know?
And let's deal with that. So we got the first one, you know, the first scenario with the woman chose because that guy was doing some pimping. He was, you know, I mean, he was up to par. His hoes was up to par. And then we have another scenario where a woman chose off of appearance. So to boil it down, even though I can keep giving examples and scenarios, you have some that choose situations. You got some that choose because they want to have fornication with that man. You got some that choose, you know, with that man because he might actually have some uncommon information. He might actually have some real game that she can take and be blessed for the rest of her life. You have those that's like that. But many times, you know, these brides is really just choosing situations. They choosing because they want to have fornication with that man. Not that they really want to sincerely build with that man. A lot of them trying to come to a motherfucking foundation that's already laid and trying to pay a pimp that's already paid. They not really, you know, coming with a desire to build an empire, you know, with a motherfucker that's really authentic. You know what I mean? They looking for an easy way out. They trying to look for motherfuckers that already got a Phantom, or he already got the mansion and Benzes and, you know what I mean, millions of dollars and shit like that. So the bitch can look like a top-notch hoe when she take a picture or a video with him, even though her horn ain't paid for none of this. She want to appear to be, you understand me, a hog in the game because she's standing next to a motherfucker that look like he got everything. You know?
But the thing is that he don't got everything.
No, he don't, baby. He don't got the pimping, so he ain't got nothing.
No, hell no. I wouldn't even want to fuck with that. I'm like, oh, no.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. That just makes no sense to me. It's kind of like, if I'm dealing with a dude, if you got some paperwork on you, and if I can't be around people to where if they talk about my man, I can't defend your ass. You got to be authentic, solid, and, you know, a good character, and a boss, a real person, a real motherfucker that got morality and do shit that's the right way, not no gutter snipe, you know, banana in the tailpipe type, belly crawling motherfucker. I can't deal with that.
See, the way you sound you sound like you done might have had an experience at one time, you know what I mean, before.
Oh, what you mean with the you know?
Matter of fact, let me ask you this: how old are you?
Shoot, I'm 41. And that is a recent picture on the profile. My profile name is Get Up on in the chat.
Okay. Well, baby, I totally, did you have another question? Did you have other questions?
Yes, I had another question.
Go ahead.
It's cricket. I thought I said 85.
Baby, I like
Are you
talking
ready
to
for
the
the
ladies.
second
These niggas don't be talking about nothing, baby. You know what I'm saying? I like talking to women, man. So go ahead, baby. Ask me, what's your
heard
next question?
Okay. So, do you think, let me see, do you think today social media has taken the place of the pimp, has taken the place of pimping management? Because hoes are on social media hoeing without a pimp.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that what they're doing now, because it's a lot of them doing that, banana in the tailpipe renegade shit. They ain't got no pimp, but they get money though, and they don't. Do you think that pretty soon that might take the place of the pimp? Social media, they don't even need y'all no more. But like you said before in the prior video, it's instructions, but they don't know that though. They know not what they do. But in the meantime, in between time, they still on there getting money without pimping. So do you think that has taken the place of the pimp?
No.
Social
Okay, let me ask you a question before I make a statement, Dollar. What do you consider a pimp to be? What is he?
Well, I'm a square, so I don't know. So y'all in the chat, said, be kind now.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to get me together, I got it wrong. But a pimp is someone who manages the hoe, tell her what to do, tell her how to get the money. If she goes to jail, he gets her out. He manages her the right way. All she got to do is go in there and then knock down the day. He tells her how to do what she do the correct way. She's safe. And gives her the game how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have a man. When you hoeing and mobbing, you got to have a man. You can't. I don't understand renegades without a pimp. You can't. You're just out there without a life jacket, just out to sea.
Mm.
What else does a pimp do? Enlighten me, because I like to know. I just thought they'd get them out of jail and manage them and tell them what to say to a high value trick.
Mm-hmm. Well, no.
What else do they do?
No. Well, I would just simplify things into saying that the pimp is a man. And, I've always defined a man to be the truth. And I don't think the internet can replace a man. A lot of people, now I listen to the things that you said, and I'm not denying those things, but in every walk of life, a woman is in need of a man, and a man is in need of a woman. God fixed it that way.
Oh, I totally. Totally.
So, like I always say,
I'm old.
right. So whether it be spirituality or carnality, you're always going to be a necessity to me. I need you. Not only do I want you, but I need you. Without you, I'm handicapped, and without me, you're surely handicapped. So this is the thing. This is what I want to say. The internet could never fill in that void that a woman has for a man. Okay? And the internet could never fulfill the void that a man has for a woman. You must remember, in the beginning that, Adam had everything, but he still felt like he had nothing because he didn't have a woman. Okay? So, in all actuality, no matter whether it's spirituality or carnality, man, whatever lifestyle that we in, whether I'm a preacher, you a lawyer, or I might be a fireman and you a nurse, or I'm a pimp, you a hoe, whatever lifestyle we're in, we need each other. That's right. And there's going to be some times in my life, because the word of God said, in this world, ye shall receive tribulation. So that's promised to me. But I'll be able to endure it better when I have a woman. Somebody might die. Somebody might be disloyal. I might go through some situations in the streets. Somebody might be gunning for my life, and I might be angry at the time. And sometimes, you know, a woman's sensitivity, her femininity, is all a man need. You know, that's all.
Is the man sniper?
Yeah, that's all a man need is your sensitivity. You know, to just speak and say, baby, it's gonna be all right. Just to hear that soft, feminine voice or that soft, feminine hand, you know, touch the back of that man, you know, and kiss that neck, or with that sensitive voice, you know, speak in that man's ear. That's all that he needed. With that perfume, and you know what I mean? Y'all know what y'all do. You know? And so
That's all you need.
so, you know, the internet could never replace my ministry. And the internet could never replace your ministry. Because the woman's ministry is to take whatever the man has and make it greater. Women are producers. They produce more than children. They produce life.
And the man is the problem solver.
Exactly. So no, baby, you know, I appreciate technology, but no, technology will never become so great that it can replace the ministry, the calling, the capabilities that God has given man. God has given woman. You know? So I said right. So I said all that to say this. When that woman has been raped, when that woman has been robbed, when that woman is not making no money, when that woman is on a track or in a room or in a casino, wherever she is, and things are slow, when that woman is going through some things with her family or some other people, and people just don't understand, the man that was designed by the divine, that's the man for her. And the pimp is the only man that has been basically put in position, you know what I mean, divinely by, you know, for the hoe. That's who was created for her. And that's the woman for him. So no, the internet can't replace the pimp. She can make some money. She can sell some pussy. But in all actuality, like I always say, a woman can only sell her pussy for only so long. But she can sell game for the rest of her life. So no, you know, I would have to, you know, anybody can look at a video and memorize the information, but it's still going to take inspiration from that man in order for that woman to even apply it. Women go through things. And they going through with tricks, and they going through
trauma. They got all kinds of shit going.
Right. They be having misunderstandings, you know, on dates, you know what I mean? And they need a man that not only knows how to listen, but provide a solution to that problem so it won't be a problem no more.
The pimp can provide the break glass in case of emergency type shit that you need to kick into in case Trick get out of hand or get into some sticky situation, basically. Like that video you did, I think a couple of weeks back where the girl got choked, got strangled.
What girl?
Remember her?
Which, yeah, you talking about Mercedes? Strangled. Yeah.
Yeah, she got strangled. Then I think earlier today you had a video on this chick that was what was it, white dude sitting up there with some sunglasses and another dude. He kept talking to her. I was like, damn, you know what I'm talking about? Chick,
yeah, I remember, baby. I remember everything.
That's what I meant about the product of the social media replacing the pimping, because then you end up with things like this Frankenstein type of things like that. Mm-hmm. On videos with that kind of mindset. It's just gonna run them up.
Yeah.
So what do you do when all these women is out here thinking that they got game, like the lady on the video? You're gonna get a plethora of them accumulating.
Well, I say this. When you said,
in my opinion, dude didn't get her into check. He didn't get her together.
Are you talking
The
about the
video
Blue
ended with her
Jasmine?
not.
Are you talking about the Blue Jasmine girl?
Yeah, the girl. Yeah, you did a video on earlier today.
Yeah, you know, baby, you have to realize that everybody comes to different conclusions, understandings, revelations, different mornings at different times, you know? Now, of course, we want people to come to a certain understanding and a conclusion on our time. But maybe sometimes certain people got to go through the school of hard knocks. You know, they got to go through different adversities in life for them to come to that understanding. And right now she's young. So hopefully she will reach an understanding and come on one accord with the understanding of the game. And hopefully it won't cost her her life or something tragic doesn't have to happen for her to come to that realization.
Oh, hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
You know what? I want that one more question before I let you go. I would want to know if you could do a video with Sugar Free.
I wouldn't mind.
I know you can make it happen. I know you can abracadabra and do some things and make it happen.
I'm pretty sure that's not hard. I never thought about that. I love Sugar Free's music, and his music has been such a blessing. Shout out to Rob Bass, you know what I mean, childhood friend coming in with the 50. You know what I mean? Blessings to you, loved one. Love, bro. You know, as far as, you know, with Sugar Free, I wouldn't mind that because I feel like there's nobody.
I really let you spice it up. I really would love to see you, Sugar Free, and General Setti.
And who?
General Setti. You know who that is.
Oh, you talking about General Setti?
General Thompson Setti?
Well, baby,
yeah.
you know he's not the pimping, baby. So I don't know about that. What did she use of JC? And Tony, I appreciate the 50. What did she say that JC said? I didn't catch that. You know, you guys got to get on one accord, man, with this game. Tony, man. Tony, appreciate that 50, fam. But yeah, baby, I appreciate your time.
Yeah,
you know, thank you for calling in. It was my pleasure. Yeah. It truly was, darling. You enjoy your day. All right.
Okay, you too. Thank you.
All right.
You too. Thank you.
All right.
You too. Thank you.
All right. Okay, bam. Yeah, I didn't hear anything that, you know, with that. Yeah, you know, when she said General Setti, oh, you said LB? Yeah, LB, would you like to call in? LB, would you like to call in? Let me know, darling. If not, I'll just move on. But LB, did you want to call in? Okay, LB, what is you call in right now? Don't know none of the fellas call in. LB, you call in right now. You got the floor. Look at you, Punchy. She's talking about some. She said yes. And hold on, let me see. Hello? 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 Oh, man. Lord, Lord, Lord. Sometimes I be thinking God created certain niggas to just frustrate me. Yeah. But anyway, LB, what does your number start with? So I know that it's you. Let me know. What does your number start with? Because I really don't even want to talk to these goofies. No, I ain't interested. That's the text now. Actually, P, a bitch named Chrissy. No. What's your number? What does it start with? Your first 3 digits, so I know that it's you calling. Yeah, it went to voicemail because there's so many goofies trying to call in right now. This might be you. Let me answer. Hello?
Hello.
Is this LB?
Yes.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling better now. I got LB on the line. Feeling blessed now, So talk to me. What did you want to ask me?
I'm sure you probably maybe have already answered this, but I was wondering, how do you motivate your women when they are not motivated, when they're feeling down?
Oh, man. I even did a video about that. Well, you do understand that different women, calls for sometimes, different ways to motivate. By me knowing each woman, I know what, motivates each woman. All right. So let's say if I'm dealing with one of my students, her thing, one day is to be able to take her whole family, just like me, out the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? So that's a goal. Do you follow me? That's a goal of hers. So the main thing to motivate people, not just the women, but to motivate people is to find out what's the goal. What's that climax? What's that destination that they're endeavoring to get to? And when they get lazy, or the spirit of procrastination comes, or maybe a situation came where that encouragement, to go to the pavement doesn't exist today like it did in the yesterday, you have to remind them of the goal. You have to remind them of the goals. And you have to understand that, we're not going to reach that destination if we allow feelings to control, us day by day. Today I was charged up and, today I'm not. Even when you don't, you still have to. You have to perform even during pain, even in situations, when you don't feel like it. Why? Because you got a goal. This is what separates us from squares. This is what separates us from the average people, being able to perform, being able to still be down and endeavor to come up, even when we don't even feel like showing up. Because we're people too. We're human beings. But just because we have emotions just like everybody else, only thing is we don't allow those emotions to govern us. We have to mentally respond in those situations. So I might come to her, slide over her. And I might say, baby, remember that time when you said that you was going to move your mama, out of Ohio? Remember when you said that, your plan was to get your mother a big old mansion in California? You remember that? Now, I understand what you're going through right now. And I understand you feel what you feel. But baby, that's not greater than what you told me you wanted to do. The goal is greater than what you're temporarily going through. The goal, the destination that we're endeavoring to get to, our mission is greater than that. What you're going through is temporary, okay? That's going to pass like the seasons. We got to remember what we're doing it for, Remember when you said you was gonna do this? Remember when you said you was gonna be my greatest hoe? Remember when you said that you was gonna sit up there, you know what I mean? You wanted to be the one with this, you wanted to drive this, you wanted your credit to look like that, you wanted to be living in this area by this certain amount of time. How we gonna accomplish that when you in your feelings? Get out of your feelings. Get out of your emotions. Seeing you asking me not to be a woman at this, I'm not asking you to stop being a woman. I'm actually asking you to be a woman and stop being a little girl. Because women still got a job to take care of. They got a career to take. They got a career, whether who died in the family, whether they having problems at home. When you got a 9 to 5, guess what? You still got to give Uncle Sam his. When you got a job, when you got a career, regardless of whatever the fuck you going through at house, guess what you got to do? You still got to take care of your business because bills still got to be paid. You still got a mother still has a child, a children, a family to take care of. So even though she might have some misunderstandings with her husband or her man or whatever's going on in the family, she still got to go put all of that to the side when she come to work. Otherwise, she going to be out of a job. I said, now, when it comes to this, we can't shortchange the game. How could we allow squares to give Uncle Sam more than what we giving to the game, baby? You know what I'm saying? That don't even make sense. And you know as well as I know that you could be doing whatever without me. I can be doing whatever without you. But you know I'd rather be doing it with you. And it ain't going to be complete if it ain't with you. You know what I'm saying? So get out this little square shit. Girl, get your ass up. You know what I mean? And, you know, hug and kiss her on her little forehead, man. Tap on her little ass, man. You know what I mean? Normal shit. You know? Then, I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes, and I'm gonna go there since you asked me that question, you know, a lot of pimps, they wouldn't say this, you know, because they done made this game, you know, just like church. You know, people just be saying things that they supposed to say, but they don't really talk the real. Hey, sometime you might have to take that woman away from the other women and spend some private time with her, you know, and get an understanding. And when sin say get an understanding, that means that, you know, you might have to minister up in her ear, you know what I mean, while you sitting up there with that sword up in her and while you having a, you know, physical safari. Sometimes I'm just going to keep it 100. Sometimes a bitch just need a good pimp fucking. Yeah. You know what I mean? Sometimes that hoe just need a good pimp fucking, man. You know, take that hoe, you know, somewhere private. Get, tell them hoes, I'll be back right quick. Be like, hey, bitch, come here. You know what I mean? And they think that you, them other hoes, they might think that you getting ready to cut that hoe head and smack that bitch or, you know, rebuke her, but they ain't even knowing. You really getting ready to take that bitch, you know, somewhere private and secluded, you know what I mean, and get an understanding with her. And once you get an understanding with her, now she happy. Now she ready to return back to work, you know what I mean, and work, you know what I mean, like she's never worked. Now she's a happy hoe. Sometimes, you know, a woman don't even just need no dick. Sometimes she just, you know, need to be held with some good game, you know, coming in her ear and some good cologne up in her nose. You know, that's all. Some time. That's all. So, yeah, like I said, it's just different ways, you know, to motivate. I've had some women who actually, you know, had spiritual beliefs. And because I knew the doctrines, you know, of those particular beliefs, I was able to motivate them in ways that, you know, the average, you know, participant in my lifestyle could never motivate them. You know? So, you know, she might have a vision of herself doing something in the future. And I might tell her that all of this, you know what I mean, is going to play a part, which I don't feel no condemnation because I'm not lying to her. This is part of her testimony. Them times when she went to jail, them times maybe she had got robbed or maybe, you know, she had gotten into a misunderstanding with another broad on the blade. All of this is a part of her testimony. She knows the mercies of God because it's with her every night when she going out there to handle a pimp's business. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when we talking spiritual talk, we on a whole nother level with it. Simply because she might come from this doctrine or that doctrine, but because I'm knowledgeable about the doctrine that she come out of, I'm able to use that to motivate her even more to go harder. You know, I might tell her, you know what I mean, did you do what I told you to do? You know, because different hoes, they'll tell you, Sin was the one that told me to write my book. You know, that's gonna make us the millions right there, baby, your life. And because I know her whole biography and everything that she went through, you know what I mean? Of course I'm gonna be able to motivate her and reach for her, you know, like no other. Because I'm her man, and most likely, you know, I'm able to speak on some things that she's not gonna tell her mother or father or sister, brother, or family members about. So I just know my woman. It's all about just knowing her goals, and not just her goals, but her little mood swings, you know, and how to get her out of that. And, you know, when I say get her out of that, sometime a hug, sometime to be inside of her, and sometime not even to be inside of her, sometime to just give her, spend some time with her. It ain't got nothing to do with no fucking. You just spitting some pimping and pimping at her mind and having a mental safari with that hoe. That's what I mean. Did you want me to give you some more of it, or did you have some understanding?
No, thank you very much.
I like your voice. How old are you?
37.
Oh, where you? 37? So we the same age, huh? That's what's up.
84.
Yeah, what month?
February.
Oh, so you a little older than me. I'm April 30th. February what?
18.
Okay, so on February 18, I'm gonna have to sit up there and play the birthday song, you know what I mean, for LB. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, on February 18. Well, look, I'm never gonna forget. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to go live, man. You know what I mean? One of these days on that February 18, 2022, I'm gonna have to play that birthday song for you. You know what I'm saying? What area are you from?
I'm in Georgia.
Oh, Georgia?
I just moved here.
Where are you originally from?
California.
What part?
Inland Empire.
Yeah, like you said, California. That's the state. What city?
Inland Empire. Like Rancho Cucamonga.
Oh, okay. Okay. You got children?
Yeah.
How many blessings you got?
I have 2.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Are you currently involved with anybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm technically out of 5. We're a blended family.
Repeat that one more again.
So technically out of 5. We're a blended family.
Okay. So he got blessings, you got blessings. That's what's up. Does he actually listen to the content too, or just you?
Just me.
Oh, okay. Well, I like that. How long you been listening to this content?
I'm not sure. On and off for a couple months.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you, man, for calling in. You know, I'm thankful that you gave me some time. You know, and please don't let this be the last time that we speak to one another. Whenever you got some availability and I have a call in, you know, make sure you have another question, because I enjoyed this conversation with you, LB.
Well, thank you very much for taking the time to answer my question.
Well, thank you very much for having the boldness to call in.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, yeah. Yeah, I can feel her smiling through the phone. No, Rob, don't delete that. Yeah, if I didn't have, don't delete that. She might see that and might be provoked to get better. Let them women convey their opinion. As long as women conveying their opinion and they not getting disrespectful, nobody's calling each other out the name and things like that. You know, we are opinionated, friendly. They can give their opinions, just don't get disrespectful. You know, that's all. Let me see. Okay, is that it? What do you mean don't put this on Patreon? Man, I'm so tired of you guys, man. If you can't put $5, if you if you can't respect the game to sit up there and come with $5 to get on the Patreon. Matter of fact, mods, put the link to my Patreon in there right now, man. Let me see who this is. Hello? Hello?
I'm calling to clear up my name because I'm calling to clear up my name.
What? Anyway, man. Let me see this. Yeah, mods, put the link to my Patreon, in the comment section, giving everybody an opportunity, to come through. Oh man, I forgot. It's Saturday too. BMF gonna be on tonight. You already know, man. I ain't got to talk too much. Those that's at the Patreon, you already know what it is. But yeah, make sure, man, you come to the Patreon. And like I said, man, we got game content, information damn near pertaining to everything, movies, documentaries. It's really a cool community, man. You know what I mean? Come through. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, you sound like it. Who am I speaking with?
I go by Chocolate.
You go by Chocolate? Okay. Chocolate, where you from?
I'm located in Buff right now.
Okay. And Miss Chocolate, are you in my lifestyle or outside of it?
I'm currently in.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what's up. How long you been professing to be a participant of the lifestyle?
About 2 years.
Okay. And where are you from?
Like I said, I'm located in Buffalo.
I know where you located, but where you from?
I'm from Buffalo.
Oh, born and raised? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, and that's where you started and stayed at?
Yes.
Okay, so what compelled you to call in? Talk to me.
I was just calling in because I had certain questions because I am in the lifestyle, but I have been doing, stuff that's probably like out of line and stuff with the lifestyle. So I was just looking to see if there's anything you could say or tell me about getting back right.
How old are you?
I am 29.
Yeah, I didn't think you sounded young. Somebody said you sounded young. I didn't think you sounded young at all. Okay, what's your questions? Shoot.
Like I just explained, I said I am in the lifestyle, but I know that I have been, probably doing things that's out of the lifestyle and probably like,
Stop right there. What things have you been doing out of the lifestyle? What do you mean by that? Help me out.
Like lying and just doing things like that and just, not really, I guess, believe like submitting in totality when it comes to the game. Just like bad behavior.
Okay, but what I'm saying, okay, so you've been lying. So are you currently under instructions?
Yes, I am.
And how long have you been with this instructor?
For about 2 years.
Also, is this your turnout, folks?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, off and on for about 2 years.
Have you ever got out of pocket with somebody else?
No.
He's the only man that you've ever paid?
No, I was in a situation where I had told the other person that I didn't want to like do anything, or I didn't even want to proceed with the lifestyle because I knew that I was doing stuff before, and I just, I was just trying to like get back right. So I was telling him and letting him know like, hey, I didn't want to do this, and I don't want to really be with you. And yes, there was a time where we had got up, and I had already explained that to him, and I had hit a lick, but I didn't want it to be any problems or anything. So yes, I had gave the money to him just on the strength that I didn't want it to be anything else beyond that. So other than that, I didn't really choose him, or I didn't want to choose him. But yes, I just gave the money on the strength that I didn't want any issues with that person or anything else.
Okay. Let me ask you something. Do you have children?
Yes,
How many children do you have?
I have about 4.
You got 4 children. Okay.
Yes,
And where are the 4 children right now? Where do you have them or?
yes, I have them.
Okay, that's a blessing. Okay, so the instructor, the man that you appointed to preside over your life, not only is he presiding over you, but he's presiding over the children, correct?
Yes,
Okay, so what I would say to you is if you have a man that is presiding over you and your children, and those children come from, another man or other men, right?
yes,
If you've been blessed by the game to have a man who's making wise decisions that benefit you and your children, why would you jeopardize that by lying or doing anything contrary to that which is right to basically lose a situation like that?
I can admit that, I was very wrapped up in the emotional spirit to where any and everything could get to me, and it just would go bad from there on the way that I was thinking about it and stuff like that. So that wasn't really helping me. Instead of me just being a person where I was like, okay, this and this happened and just try to learn and grow from it, I would just, beat myself up about it, feel bad about it, feel guilty, and just get down.
Oh, okay. Oh man, we're not worried about, let me just respond to that. I'm not worried about one of my offsprings, talking crazy. Talking about the Dr. BOA. Come on, man. That's one of my offspring. That's one of the children that don't want to acknowledge that, he come from father, But listen, this is what I say to your situation. Again, if this man is not the biological father of these children, but yet he's presiding over you, and his wisdom is benefiting you and those children, don't do anything to put that, don't do anything, say anything to make that situation accelerate to an expiration date. Don't do that.
Yes, and I understand.
Go ahead. What I'm saying is appreciate who you have, because for him to actually be presiding over you, and you have 4 children, you profess to have 4 children, and if you got 4 children, that man is pretty much overworked and underpaid, especially if y'all in Buffalo, because that don't even sound right. Y'all been in Buffalo for 2 years, you got 4 kids, and he's presiding over you and children that's not biologically his. I know he's overworked and underpaid. So if this story is accurate, you need to be on your best behavior. You don't need to be doing anything that's considered to be out of pocket, out of bounds. You should be appreciative, that any representative wanted to preside over you in that situation, especially in an area like Buffalo, where nothing is really going on.
No, and like I said, I understand, and I take full accountability for my actions and what I have done as a female who's also, working on trying to get back right and just be, like you said, on the best behavior. So I am, picking up the Quran and really trying to, be one with that and just doing anything and everything to show the one that to show the person that I'm under instructions of that, hey, I know that I messed up, I did wrong, I have lied, I had deceived, I have lacked in lady qualities and everything of that sort. So I have been just, really trying to put my best foot forward and really just show him that I am sorry and I am looking for, forgiveness. And I'm willing to go through any, trial and tribulation or any hardship that I have to face behind my actions to get it right.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, look, don't let this be the last time, that we speak. Hopefully the next time we speak, you know, your situation will be better. But for somebody that is at your age and got that particular situation, you should have gratitude for any representative of the game to be basically involved with you in that situation and in that location. You need to be on,
Yes.
again, let me say that again. You need to be on your best behavior. You need to be giving God praise if he's because honestly, from what I'm getting out this situation, it really don't sound like pimping and hoeing. It sounds like he's a guy that's professing to be a pimp. And you know what I mean? You guys are just basically using the lifestyle as a hustle to get by because
No, that's
listen to me, listen to me. Because no authentic P, unless he's on parole or probation, I just don't see him staying in the location of Buffalo for a complete 2 years with a bride that got 4 children. Do you hear me?
no.
4 kids.
It hasn't just.
Go ahead.
It hasn't just been. It hasn't just been in the location of Buffalo. I've been with him on and off for 2 years, but it hasn't just been in the location of Buffalo. I have also been other places outside of Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? Going down and stunk down about, you know what I'm saying, the lifestyle. I have also, you know, hit these other places and really racked it up out of those places, you know what I'm saying, off this game, the information that I have received from him.
What other places have you been?
I've been through Cleveland. I've been through Cincinnati. I've been through Newark. I've been through Scranton. I've been through other little places.
Again, you haven't done anything and you haven't been anywhere. And I'm not really going hard on you because you know you said 2 years. You know you really ain't even got your feet wet in this game yet. So what I will say to you is this: if you want to speak to me privately about your situation and get some game, some counsel, then just go to my website or send $200 to the Cash App and just let it be known that this is for a consultation. And me and you will speak private, and I give you exhortation later on privately if you would like to speak about it. And since you in the lifestyle, you know $200 ain't shit to you.
No, it's not nothing to me, but I wasn't looking to proceed to go that far with the conversation. I was just looking to call in and let you know, hey, you know, I have been in the lifestyle on and off for about 2 years, but you know, I am currently under some instructions, which is good instructions, and I have been out of town besides Buffalo. I've been other places, you know what I'm saying, showing the game that I am about the lifestyle. So I was just wondering, like I said, I was just calling in to see if you had any information.
You have to be
just,
able
you know,
listen to me. You have to be able to do something that most women are not able to do. You have to look at your situation from his perspective. Matter of fact, I didn't even ask that. How old is he?
He's old enough.
Okay, what's old enough?
Like he's old enough. Like I'm not looking to disclose information about my people's on the thing.
Okay, well I don't know his name or anything like that. Damn, you don't know his age?
He's up about in his 30s.
Okay, so whether he was in his 30s or 40s, right? Like I said, if your story is accurate, you have to look at the fact that this guy is in his 30s and he's dealing with somebody who has 4 kids and you residing in Buffalo. In the pimp game, that is an overworked, underpaid situation. So
No,
like
he's
I
definitely
so
paid.
like I
Well
said,
paid.
no,
Definitely paid and well paid.
no. I know Buffalo, baby. Buffalo don't got enough going on for a real pimp that's actually looking to get paid. And a pimp that's really looking to get paid, he's not gonna be dealing with no bitch that got 4 damn kids and we just stay in Buffalo and residing in Buffalo. He playing with the game, you playing with the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting it be, you know, known and just kicking it like it really is. You know, a pimp that really want to be successful in the lifestyle, you know, if that bitch do got some kids, 4 kids or more, she better be a hell of a thief or she better be a hell of a hoe. And you talking about you only been in the game 2 years, and I can tell that you as green as a pool table. So I know your numbers don't look the way, you understand me, that a real pimp, you know what I mean, want them numbers to look. You don't have the information to pay a pimp, you know, like he want to be paid. And then you in the location of Buffalo. Ain't shit going on over there.
Yes, this is where I'm at right now. But like I said, I've been to other places. I make moves to other places. This is not the only place
Baby,
that I just stay
you
at
can go-
and reside at and get you know what I'm saying, the lifestyle, the
You
money
can-
for the
you
lifestyle.
can-
No.
We could put you in Vegas and you would still not, you know what I mean, come up, you know what I mean, with anything, you know, that was worthy of being called a respectable trap, you know what I mean, for the pimping. Matter of fact, how much do you weigh?
That doesn't matter how much I weigh.
It does matter. It's got something to do with your markability as a whole.
I'm 120 something.
You 120 what?
I'm 120 something.
The spirit of discernment within me is telling me that you're lying. Nothing about you says you're 120 anything. What is your true weight?
Yes, I just weighed myself. It said 121 point something. So yes.
Okay, then why did you originally say 1 point something? Now all of a sudden you know exactly. Like I said, you lying to me concerning your weight. Now you might have been telling the truth
I mean,
about
I
some of
just
them
don't
other
put
things,
my
but
weight
you
out
lying
there. I
about
don't
your
ever
weight.
speak about my weight. So
Okay, but just tell the truth. How much do you weigh?
121 point something.
Okay, so basically if you 121, I'm just gonna say that you 242. Okay, so look, check this out. You have 4 children, you're overweight, you know what I mean, and you really don't have the information to go get it state to state. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, you really need to be thankful that any representation, if he's some authentic representation of the game, you need to be thanking your maker that a pimp even blessed you with some time. Because your situation, you know, is like I said, it's an overworked, underpaid situation. And I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm just telling you like it is.
No, I don't feel
Listen to
bad,
me.
but
Listen
like
to
I-
me. Listen to me without
like I
talking.
said,
Hold on, bitch. What you need to be doing, you know what I mean, is giving it your all. Because if you're not gonna give it your all, then leave this shit alone. But if you got 4 children, you don't got no time to be playing. Because it's not about you. It's about the motherfucking kids. You know? So I'm gonna tell you like this. If this story, this movie that you gave me, if it's accurate, if that motherfucker got any pimp bone in his body, you know what I mean? Y'all need to get the fuck out of Buffalo. You know what I mean? Because that ain't where it's at. You know, even reside in there. Like, no. You know, even sending you on automatic to go other place. I can just listen to you and tell that you green. You don't know how to get no goddamn money. You slipping up on the banana peel and falling into dates and shit like that. You know you're not catching dates like that. You're not making no money like that. You know?
I do make it.
Okay, consistently, how much are you making on a daily? How much are you producing, you know what I mean, on a daily basis? Keep it real with the game.
Like I said, I do.
You what? Like you said, you what? Did you hit the mute button? Did your jaw hit the mute button? Because I can't hear you.
No.
Okay, so like you said, how much are you consistently making every day? What's your average?
Consistently on an everyday basis. Sometimes it'll be about 3, depending on the client that I'm dealing with. And some days, like, you know, there'll be slow days. So it goes like that for me.
Exactly. So you gave confirmation to my point. So a fast day for you is $300 and a slow day for you is less than that. So you're not making no money. That's why I told you that you was playing with the game, baby. This ain't to make you feel bad. I'm just trying to wake you up to some game. If your fast day is $300 by the grace of God, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to tell you that, you know what I mean, you and that nigga, y'all both frauds. Y'all playing with the game. The game ain't about making no $300 every goddamn day, especially when you got 4 motherfucking kids. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, you either gonna really, you know, be real about this shit and give it your all and fuck with some real pimping. You know what I mean? Because from this situation, I can tell that this really not pimping and hoeing. You think it's pimping and hoeing because you selling pussy, but it's not. Because no real pimp, like I said, is gonna be residing in Buffalo for 2 years with some bride that got folk. No, this situation ain't pimpish. So, you know, if you gonna do it for real, baby. You know what I mean? Stop disrespecting
Yeah, like I
the
say, I am doing it for real. But yes, I understand, that I have made some decisions and mistakes on my behalf as a lady, as a female, that I shouldn't have did. And the only thing that, I was looking to do is just, like you said, get right back with God and get back with the person that I had choose to, and to get back right with God and to do whatever I needed to do to repent for those choices. Because everybody has, those times and flaws and mistakes of where they're not doing what they're supposed to because of the way that they were thinking. And yes, like I said, I admit that at times I was moving and thinking somewhat of like a square because I had emotional problems even before, entering. So, when I came in, I didn't have that kind of checked out. So yes, it kind of, was playing with me and messing up things for me. So, like, that's not to say that the person that I am under who is willing to take that time to help me check myself and get myself together is not really official because he doesn't reside here. And like I said, it's been on and off for about 2 years that I've been be under the instructions.
Okay, well, look, this is what I'm going to say to you. I like what you said. You know what I mean? You need to ask God for forgiveness, repent, and give your life to God. Go ahead and stop, get out the way. Leave this lifestyle alone. You and your children, y'all sit up there and get in the will of God. And that man that you with, he just might be down to get married to you or settle down. You settle down with that man. Okay, well, you get you a man to settle down with, and you go live the nice, square life because I can tell, that this is really not for you, baby. So yeah, just go ahead and give your life to God and pray to God that he bless you with a job or a career and you go that route. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, baby, I appreciate you for you calling in. Shout out to you and Buffalo. I gotta go. All right, let me look at the time. I guess I can take another call or two. Yeah, we might as well touch that 3 hours. We going on it anyway, so fuck it. All right, so let me see. Singing "Come Jesus" right now. You a fool. You a fool. You a fool, Rob. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Who is this?
Man, you tell me.
Bro, hang up the phone, man. This is what I mean. I be wanting to talk to bitches and all you dumbass niggas be calling in, man. God damn. You know what I mean? If it's gonna be a nigga to call in, man, call Cool Calm Collective, with a question, some statements, man. But all you little riddling baby ass niggas, man, chill out with all that goofy shit. Hello?
Hey, good afternoon, son. This is Tyrese from Baton Rouge.
Oh, man, shout out to you in Baton Rouge. Talk to me.
Well, good to talk to you. I actually had a question about family.
About who?
I was watching about family.
About,
you were talking. I remember your last.
About family?
Yeah, my bad. Your last live stream. Yeah, family.
Families?
Yeah.
You want to talk about families?
Family. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Why you want to talk about families with me?
Let me elaborate.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying, let me elaborate on this. Yeah, so you were talking about the last live stream. You were talking about FBG Thug Mom and how single mothers basically, and how he had to go through all that.
No disrespect, but I don't want to.
My question.
No disrespect. I don't want to go down that road. That ain't got nothing to do with no pimping. Let me go. Okay, hello.
Hello, Simple.
Yeah, what's going on? Talk to me.
Yeah, I got one more question. Now, this is about...
Go ahead.
Is it the back one? So this is about how you, rate your hoes.
Mm-hmm.
How you rate your hoes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you have sex with all of them to test them out?
Um,
And if they have now,
well,
if they bad, and then they pocketbook ain't too good, then what you do?
okay, look, check this out. When I first started in the game, I didn't have the game that I have now, so I was very sexual. You know what I mean? So yeah, all them hoes was getting fucked. Them hoes sometimes get fucked together. 23 years old and freaky. So look, check this out. As I got seasoned in the game, once I stood up there and got the real game from experiences and different representation, gave me certain information, man, that was a blessing to me. You know, I had to learn that me being able to abstain, and refrain from going inside that wet thing, that's one of the biggest things that separate me from them squares, is having discipline. So I had to tap back into my discipline that I had gained even from spirituality. And I had to apply a lot of those teachings, a lot of, the way that I was even to now. You know what I mean? So a woman might be attractive and might be beautiful, but that don't mean that just because she paying me that I'm going to fuck her. Now in the beginning when I first started in the game, yeah, you know what I mean? She definitely was going to get this dick. But in this stage of my life, in this place of my life, this position, I cannot, fuck every hoe that chews up with me. My life is like a house. Everybody's not going to get to my bedroom. Everybody not going to get to my bedroom. Everybody not going to get to my dick. And then because of my position, you have to watch what I say and watch what I do, because you have a lot of clout chasers. You have individuals that will use a situation with you to write a book or to start a channel or create a video and things like that. You got to be watchful for that. So just keeping that thing all the way, 100, I would have to say that in this place, I'm seasoned, I'm disciplined, and the things that I did in my yesterday, I no longer do today. So a woman could be giving me, heavy amounts of currency. That don't necessarily mean that we gonna have a physical safari with one another, and we gonna pretty much fuck. That don't mean that. No.
Now, how do you handle? Have you ever had hoes that wanted to have sex with you and you didn't, and it caused a problem?
I ain't never had a hoe that didn't want to have sex with me. I mean, honestly, just to keep it 100.
They wanted to have sex.
No, listen to me. Listen to me, darling. What I mean by that is, she might have came through the door saying that, I just want the game. Because you got a lot of them, they talk like that. I just want the game. I just want the game. I just want to be pimped on. I ain't into that and into that. And then weeks later, less than a month later, now she flirting heavily with you. Now she trying to fuck. Now she, asking when she gonna be able to suck you that dick and, all of this shit. Wait a minute, you gotta be like, hold on, bitch. I thought you said you just want to be pimped on. Hold on, ho.
She changed the rules of the game in a nice minute.
No. Well, she can't change the rules, but no, you know what I mean? She trying to change what the fuck she said. You know what I'm saying? Because in the interview, bitch, you just said that you wanted to be pimped on. So if you just want to be pimped on, while all of a sudden, you trying to rape this pimping now. Hold on, I thought I wasn't your type. I thought you said, you understand me, that you just wanted to do some hoeing. Why you trying to rape the pimping? Goddamn.
Because that was just some verbal carrot in front of the donkey just so she can get in the door.
Hey. Always remember that, these hoes got game. They just don't got more game than this pimping. So, pimps know what I'm talking about. Bitch, I just want to be pimped on. I just want to be pimped on. I don't want to be fucked on. I don't want no dick. Everybody just want to fuck on me. I just want a pimp and hoe situation. Okay, baby, shit. Cool with me. And I've heard that song many times, but now all of a sudden you want this dick in your mouth. All of a sudden, now you want to be fucked no. So, like I said, I've never had no situation. Maybe I can't speak for nobody else, But I've never had a situation where a woman was with me, especially for a long period of time, a nice length of time, and she didn't want me to sit up there and fuck her. I ain't never had it. Now, another pimp might tell you that, she wasn't attracted to me, I wasn't attracted to her, she just took care of my business. But I don't have that. I don't have, like, it's not just because I'm a handsome black man, but I'm a very charismatic man. You know what I mean? I just got too
Can't beat
many.
them off.
It's not just, I just got too many gifts as a black man. You know what I mean? If a woman stay around me long enough or keep talking to me long enough, yes, she's gonna want to fuck. She's gonna want to suck my dick. She's gonna want me to be inside of her. You know, that's just natural.
Oh, that's understandable.
Yeah,
That's
but
very
just because she want that, that don't mean she gonna get that though. You know, and like I
Just 'cause
said,
you
and I
want
said that,
it,
and I said that to every young P that's in that's blessed with, this pimping. Hey man, you don't sit up there and fuck, every hoe that come through the door, or every hoe that's, even giving you a lot of money, man. Some of these bitches be coming from other families. These bitches be having herpes and, the bitch ain't even knowledgeable that she have it. Sexually transmitted, diseases are real, so, yeah.
This pandemic is crazy.
Mm-hmm. So a pimp got to protect himself and yeah, a pimp got to conduct himself like he's the trophy. A pimp, listen to me, baby. Hold on, listen to me. A pimp got to conduct himself like he, is a trophy. That's how he got to conduct himself. Because if anybody could be with him, and if anybody can fuck him, what makes him fly? What makes him special? What makes him heavenly? What makes him, that guy? What makes him a pimp? If any bitch can sit up there and choose him, or any bitch can fuck him, So he got to conduct himself like a hidden treasure, like that trophy, like that championship. That's what makes him valuable.
Yes.
So you got any more questions before I let you go, or what?
Oh, I got one more question.
Go ahead.
What do you, since you have been seasoned and you're a, I would say a pussy connoisseur, what would you consider, just immaculate, marvelous, I'm trying to be very appropriate here. Okay, fine.
No, go ahead. You on Sinful's channel, baby. Go ahead. What would I call what? I think you're trying to get into some shit. You know what I mean? What you trying to say, baby?
I'm trying to say, since you've been, in and out and out and in, and and all four-way stop signs and speed bumps up in there.
You trying to say what's my definition? Hold on. What's my definition of some what's my definition of some good pussy?
Yes.
Yeah. Any good the good pussy, is the pussy of the hoe that's paying my pimping.
Oh, I know that part, but come on now we getting
Hey, that's the best answer, and the only answer I'm gonna give to that. It's the pussy of the hoe that's paying my pimping. It's the pussy of the hoe that's putting her life in danger and seducing and reducing strangers every goddamn day so my trap can be right, top of the morning. Yeah, what I'm saying? That bitch. Yeah, that's some good ass pussy. Good pussy is paid for pussy. Yeah, good pussy is obedient pussy. That's obedient, you understand me, to my instructions. Yeah, that's the pussy that I want. Yeah, that's the pussy that make my dick hard. An obedient hoe. That's sexy as a motherfucker to me. That's more sexy than a woman's appearance. A motherfucking obedient ass hoe. That get my dick hard. A obedient hoe. I don't like disobedient bitches. I like an obedient hoe. That get my dick stone cold hard. You know what I mean? My dick be so motherfucking hard that it hurts me. Yes, I like an obedient hoe. That's what I like.
Hard is still getting harder, huh?
Yeah, that's what I like. That's what get that blood rushing from, you understand me, my heart all the way to my dick and make that motherfucker stand up to attention. An obedient hoe that just want to see the pimpin' happy. They want to see them two dimples come out, in my face. An obedient motherfucking hoe. That's what make my motherfucking dick hard as hell. Yep.
Coming to America, whatever you like. Whatever you like.
You know, hey, but see, by you being from Oakland, you know what I mean? You make me feel like you already knew this, baby.
Man, I just had to call back. I just had to give me an encore because, you know, I tried to get you. I wanted you to bless me with a little lightweight roaster when I mentioned the General Setti, but you didn't bite. I said, this nigga too motherfucking samurai.
I wasn't going to. Shout out to General Setti. I don't have no, I don't have nothing negative about General.
I know.
Yeah, I
know.
know.
But you know what I mean.
No, you all good, baby. No, seriously, you all. I appreciate you. I really like your personality. You know, I really do. You know.
Oh, okay, I got one more. Then I'm gonna let y'all.
Okay, I got one more answer.
No more.
I got one more answer. Okay, what's your question?
Oh, I like that. Okay, so with your hoes, how do you know that they coming back giving you all of their money? What if they do the trick and give you a massive amount of money, but then they do a little bit more? Have you ever had that where they do a little extra on the side, under the table?
Well, I'm gonna say this.
You ever had a pimp type bitch?
I'm gonna say this. A pimp's arrogance will say that a bitch has never tucked on him. But what I will say is, let me just say this. Hold on. I'm not omnipresent. I don't see everything. I'm not with that hoe when she in that car, or when she in that house, or when she in that hotel, you know what I mean, with that John. You know, it's only her, him, and the mercies of God there. So I don't know, you know what I mean? I'm not there. I don't be hiding under beds and in closets and shit, you know what I mean, when a hoe doing the date. I don't, you know, I'm not a homosexual. So, you know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck going on. All I can do is hope that bitch come in the right whole frame of mind and come with all the minds, top of the motherfucking morning. Now, if that bitch is being shysty, crafty, and doing things that's completely contrary to the game is going to spank her. You reap what you sow. And in any lifestyle that you're in, when you do things contrary to the rules and regulations of that lifestyle, consequences will come. So a bitch might be tucking on the pimping, and she might go on a date, and the trick might sit up there and give her $250 or $300, and he might drive her somewhere, and she thinking that he getting ready to fuck, and out of nowhere he just started beating her ass. He just started hitting the bitch all in her motherfucking gut, hitting her in the side, hitting her in her face. Now she might call the pimping, oh my God, sin. You know, this trick was just beating on me. And of course, by me not knowing that she tucking on pimping, I'ma feel sorry for the bitch because this my bitch, this my woman, this my friend, right? But but I don't know all. Hold on, listen. Baby, listen. Let's say, you know what I mean? I don't know, you know what I mean, everything that this hoe has done. You know, so quite naturally, I'ma feel some type of way. But the game was spanking that bitch. The game is allowing that bitch to get her ass whooped. The game allowed that bitch to go through some ups and downs and turnarounds and beat downs and shit like that because of what that bitch is doing, you know what I mean, behind closed doors. So I might not know, she might have got away. I mean, she might have gotten by, but she didn't get away. You know what I mean? The game set up there, you understand me, and spanked her motherfucking ass for the trifling shit that she's doing. So I always tell certain young P's, you know, when something bad happened to a bitch, hey, sometimes that could be the game having its way. And you get out the way when the game is having its way, because that bitch might have said something, did something that she had no business doing.
No business.
Yeah.
Sometimes that shit or that shit when you be out of pocket like that.
But let me put this out there. I'm not a boyfriend, so I'm not going through the whole phone checking text messages and all that goofy shit, because I always tell, you know what I mean, motherfuckers in the streets, in this lifestyle in the streets, I got to be able to trust you to a certain extent. You got to be able to trust me, right? So if I'm going through your phone checking text messages, the moment if I feel like I got to do all of that, then we shouldn't even be together in the lifestyle, because that's showing you that I don't trust you. You know what I mean? You have done something that you're not trustworthy. And just to be real, why are you participating in a criminal lifestyle, you know, with somebody that you don't trust? It's only by the mercies of God that you're not in prison right now. If that be the case, you know, so yeah.
Right? Yeah, that shit is, yeah, that's when it gets real serious, when they do that old tucking.
Yeah.
Now,
So I just
one more thing. I want a little scenario with you, and I'm gonna let you go. Ooh, this is so fun talking this thing.
go ahead, darling.
What would you
Go ahead.
I said, what would you do if you find out one of your hoes, this is hypothetical now, that the money that she been bringing you, right? She been bringing you money. She want top hole, bring you in money, bring you about $5,600 a day, you know, something like that. And then you find out that she ain't even doing no hoeing. She got other bitches bringing her the money, and she just give it to you. What do you do? Do you say nothing? Do you check? What do you do? Or you just let it continue?
First of all, let me just say this. This Disneyland movie that you gave me, this shit don't even exist and wouldn't even motherfucking exist. You know what I mean? With some pimping, you understand me? That's the first motherfucking thing. Hold on. You asked me a question, let me pimpishly answer. You know what I mean? So let me say, first of all, you know what I mean? If that bitch, you know what I mean, got some bitches that's paying her, you know what I mean, and she's supposed to be my hoe, that's already out of bounds. A bitch of mine would never do no goofy shit like that, because, you know, I've been teaching against, you know, bitches professing to be pimps, madams, and all of that goofy shit. So it wouldn't even matter about that bitch giving me $5,600. You know, doing some punk ass shit like that, the bitch asking me to kick her in her motherfucking ass 5,600 motherfucking times. That's what the bitch asking me to do. So I wouldn't give a lovely fuck if the bitch was paying me $10,000 a day. If she got some bitches that's paying her and she's sitting over there in the stead of a pimp, you know what I mean, acting like she the pimp to these bitches instead of bringing these bitches to me so I can do some pimping, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? Because like I said, this Disneyland movie that you gave, this don't even exist and wouldn't exist with a pimping motherfucker, because a hoe, you know to not only catch dates and all of that, she know when she out there, she endeavoring to bring a woman back to the family. So if she can see somebody, you know what I mean, with some good characteristics, she's marketable, she listen, you know what I mean, she gonna sit up there and try to set up an interview between that bitch, you know what I mean, and her man. You know what I mean? So she's not gonna try to have bitches paying her and all of that shit like that. See, that's a little lesbian fantasy that bitches be having. You know what I mean? That's some Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo video game shit. Yeah, we ain't got nothing to do with that. But look, baby, let me go ahead and take care of my business. I appreciate you for calling in. All right, baby. Good looking. All right, hold on. Let me do this. Hold on. Give me a second. P said, I'm dead. Nah, we over 3 hours, man. That was cool. I had all of the ladies. I might have to do this shit more often, man. Yeah, I like the ladies. I don't really care. I mean, the guys is cool, but you know what I mean? Like that. This even provoking me to get back on my Game for Ladies channel. Yeah, I need to get back with the ladies, man. All these goofies be calling in and sounding stupid and all of that shit. You niggas didn't appreciate the pimping like you should have. You know what I'm saying? When you got somebody like myself that can convey it the way I convey it, you know, a nigga got to be appreciated, man. When a motherfucker bless you with time to call in, that it ain't for you to be spitting on your phone and be you a pedophile. Then, you know, niggas calling in and I'm saying hello, and then you're not speaking at all. You having stage fright, you know what I mean, like a bitch and shit. You get nervous. No, you know what I mean? You better appreciate this pimping, man, when I open up the phone lines and bless your motherfucking ass. You know what I mean? Stop it, man. You know, a lot of you niggas, and then like I said, a lot of y'all are fake haters. You not even a hater. Because if you was a real official, you understand me, authentic hater, you wouldn't be subscribed to all my channels. And every time, you understand me, I open up the phone lines, your fat Buzz Lightyear ass calling in, breathing, talking about, you a pedophile. You a pedophile. Like, goddamn, man, get your Rush Limbaugh looking ass on, nigga. All these Dustin Rose looking ass niggas and shit, you know what I mean, trying to sit up there, you understand me, and call in, man. No. No, man, maybe when I open up the phone lines another time, man. This video was too good. I like talking to the ladies, man. You don't see the number. Oh, baby, did you want to call? I'll open up the phone lines for another woman. Hold on, before I get out of here. Was there another woman that wanted to call? Sim will open up these phone lines and keep this shit open if another woman want to call in. I ain't even trying to talk to no niggas tonight. Oh, it is? Okay, shit. Hold on. You keep talking about some you good shit. I ain't asked you. I'm talking to the ladies. You know? I'm good. That shit, I didn't ask you whether or not you was good. If you didn't want to call in, ain't no need for you to answer. I'm talking to the ones that want to call in. Shit. Okay, look. I'm gonna open it up one more time, man, because I really don't. This video been too good. I really don't want to talk to you guys. I done gave y'all so much time. You niggas ain't appreciative like you should be. Hello?
Hey, yo, I'm trying to clear my.
Come on, man, get your goof ass on. I don't want to talk to none of you niggas. Lala, be quiet, baby. Don't say nothing else. You know, I want nothing but positive energy, you know, from women. If that man behind that Lala page say anything else, you know, disrespecting, let it go. You know? Okay, hello? Hello?
Hey, what else, man?
Okay, gotta go. I only want women, man. I'll deal with y'all at another time. This video been too good. You know, where's the woman that wanted to call in? None of the fellas call in right now. I'm only want to talk to the ladies. Hello?
Yeah, you hear me, older brother?
Come on, man. You guys are strange, man. I just said, man, don't call in. I only want to talk to the ladies. Damn. You guys are scaring me. That's why I need more money, man, to get further and further away from niggas. Lord, bless me with more money so I can get further and further away from niggas. I just want to be around women, and I don't want to be around these niggas. Lord, protect me. Protect me from these niggas. These guys are strange. You know? I appreciate that, fellas. You know, talk to me another time. I really not in the mood to talk to the guys tonight. You know, that's why I'm gonna really have to put in more time on my Game for Ladies channel. Make that my Teddy channel, when Teddy Pendergrass used to only give concerts to the ladies. Hello?
Hello?
Bro, why are you calling in and I only want to talk to women?
So you hear me, older brother?
Come on, man. Bill, man. Okay, well, Mel, what does your number begin with, Mel Will? What's your name? What does your number begin with? Give me the first 3 digits. Because these guys have turned into groupies, man. God damn. I just said that I only want to talk to the ladies. I don't want no guys calling in. 252? Okay, baby, go ahead. Niggas calling in. Hey, Sam. Nigga, get your ugly ass on. You know what I mean? God damn. Hey, big bro. Get your ugly ass on. I just said that I only want to talk to the ladies. Are you a woman? No. Right, you gonna speak to me. John Doe, they gonna make me speak to him. No, he gonna speak to me. The niggas is sweating the pimping. Yeah, baby, go ahead and call in. I'm waiting on you. I was getting ready to depart. I stopped everything, you know what I mean, for the ladies. You know, let me see. If niggas know if they really want to talk to me or not. Hello? Oh, well, that couldn't have been. That had the same number. Did you sit up there, you know what I mean? Did your phone go dead? Come on, man. Seriously, guys, come on, man. If you a guy, if you a man, you know, come on, man. If a guy say he only want to talk to the lady, why would you blow up a man's phone? You know? Now this ain't even a number. I just want to see. Watch this. Hello?
Oh, Sam, man, I did not think I was gonna reach you today.
You're not. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, how you doing, baby?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you quite fine.
I'm doing good. How are you doing, Mr. Simple?
Man, I'm feeling blessed, and I'm just so grateful for the opportunity, man, to preside over this call in, and you definitely called in, and so I feel even more blessed. So, is this Mel Will? Hello?
This is Lace.
Your name is what?
Hi, this is Lace, I said. Lace.
Your name is Lady?
My name is Lace. Lace.
Lace?
Lace. Yes.
Yeah, Lace, baby.
That's my real name.
Oh, okay. Oh, so this is another woman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I ain't mad about that. Talk to me. What did you want to talk about?
Well, you know, your channel and your voice, it just resonates with me so much. Especially, I caught a live the other day. You were speaking about your mother and your grandmother and how blessed you felt that, you know, God chose those women to be your mother and grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
And I really felt that. And, you know, just a little bit about me. I worked in the California Department of Corrections for 12 years.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I came from a two-parent household and very sheltered, you know, went to church and, you know, had a father from Mississippi. He recently just passed away, but who really just protected me, you know. So I never was about the streets or anything. So starting my job as a nurse inside of the prison is what really exposed me to a lot of different types of subcultures in the Black community and lifestyle, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, working as a pill line nurse, I would have like hundreds of different, you know, Black men in my face every day, you know, really after me, really trying to catch my eye, catch a moment, you know, to try to create a hole in the gate for me to give them something, bring them something, or I'm the something.
I can only imagine. I've been locked up before. I know.
Right. Yeah, and I worked in 7 different institutions in California, including San Quentin on death row. When I was there, I used to actually stream O'Shea Duke Jackson's his lives and really got a lot of my groups involved, because by that time I was working as a recreational therapist. But yeah, it's on some of his old lives where he's saying, "Are you really in the prison?" And yeah, but I advocate for Black men. And with that being said, honestly, you know, a lot of the, I would say the real P's, and it wasn't a lot of real P's that I interacted with, but some of them who were there, those were the biggest protectors of the Black women who were free staff inside of the prison.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to publicly say how much I appreciate all the help, support, that I received when I was working on level 4 yards, walking through the yard with boxes of narcotics, and they had somebody come to the window and say, Miss Williams, don't come around this side anymore. Watch out for that guy, because they really just wanted to see the black women who were working there as psych techs and LVNs and office techs and CNAs, for us to come there and safely be able to come to work, get our money, and stay out of the DA. And you're the only person that I've heard really explain why that is, and the love of women. I'm not talking about necessarily like hoes, or I'm talking about black women. When they saw me, a black woman, I would come with my hair covered up, with a scarf on, oversized scrubs, and I treated everybody with respect, but that doesn't mean everybody treated me with respect. And there would be so many people really just plotting. And there was a P named Majestic, and he warned me about, I'm not trying to make him out to be like a snitch or anything like that, but it's a lot of bad people with bad energies, who are within the prison. And he warned me about trouble that could possibly come my way, people who was plotting on me, because it's a dangerous place for a beautiful woman to be, and that's just real. So when you explained it about, the way that, you love real women, and, you like being around them, and, and it wasn't like a sexual thing. It wasn't like an attraction thing. So I just really wanted to hear your insight on that.
Well, first, I want to say that I truly appreciate you calling in because your perspective was so much needed, because we're painted as monsters. We're painted as despicable, heartless characters that prey on weak women who didn't have a father, who had pretty much no sense of God, no knowledge, of what family was. And so because they either come from, a dysfunctional family or no family at all, that it pretty much enabled monsters such as myself to participate in their lifestyle. In their life. So, they always create us as the individuals that, this is the reason why this woman was destroyed. This is the reason why, this happened to her. They paint us as the guy that's harmful to women. And so to hear a woman saying that, when I worked here or when I worked there, or when I was at San Quentin, the guys who were the most protective of black women, that also gave advice to avoid this and that so I could avoid harm and things like that, were actually the pimps. And only thing that I wish about what you said is I just wish I had a much bigger platform, so more people outside of my lifestyle had the opportunity, to hear what you just conveyed, because that was beautiful to my ears. Because we're always painted as the individual that is praying, to take advantage, of a woman. And so to hear that the pimping was actually, looking out for you, or was protective, of you, I just, that made me smile. I just love that depiction, because like I said, if you're going to speak on something or a lifestyle and everything like that, speak on it in totality. Speak on it from both sides. Let the whole world know that, there are some women who have a child or children, and these were not good mothers. And they get involved with a pimp, and he ends up having more love, genuine, sincere, authentic love for the children than the own mother. She might be disrespectful, or she might be calling her son a bunch of niggas, or she might be just used to using profanity all the time around the children. And, that would just really blow squares away to hear that there's actually men in my lifestyle who have verbally reproved, corrected, rebuked, these women from cursing around children or calling that little boy a nigga, and because these girls, they get so comfortable saying disrespectful things, they might sit your ass down. Boy, you ain't gonna be shit. Or you ain't gonna be nothing like your father. Just saying disrespectful things. And that's the side that is not shown to the media when the pimping, take that woman private and be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's a child. That's a children. You don't talk like that. That's never shown. That is never shown. When these squares look at even court and they see pimps in court, of course, the district attorney, they gonna sit up there and make us into the devil. And anybody that watch it be like, oh my God, look at this nigga right here. And they not understanding that you've been in jail for 6 months or a year or years. And everybody don't get R. Kelly privileges. Everybody don't get to come to court with a suit on and get clean and everything like that. But even with R. Kelly, because they wanted to show him to be a monster, I even use him as an example. When they just showed him not too long ago on Shade Room, they picked the most ugliest, down on his luck picture of Rob. Why? Because they're trying to control and keep this narrative in front of people. And that's what they've been doing regarding pimps. They created a narrative and they always look at them at the most, hold on, there we go. They always look for the most like, okay, what story this just in, a man just kills this prostitute. Okay, so we'll just say pimp kill prostitute. And they'll come out with a story like that. And of course the authentic pimps in the street be like, hold on, man, this guy ain't no damn pimp. This was just a boyfriend who was high off drugs, that was taking the money and just and killed the broad and killed himself. Ain't no pimp killing no hoe and then killing himself. But they're going to convey that to the world, and by squares not knowing what a real pimp is, they're gonna say, "Oh my God, look at this! This pimp actually killed this woman and then killed himself." So like I said, it was such a blessing to hear you say that and tell your testimony, because it shows another side that never gets told to outsiders. Say that again.
There is another side. There is another side, and as I'm a black woman, and I love black men because I had a black father who instilled and put that love into me. So overwhelmingly, what I learned over my career with working with thousands of black men in different subcultures, and the pimping, the drug dealing, the gangs, and all that, is that I learned to meet people where they are, and have the expectation that someone will meet me where I am. And if I didn't believe that black men could change, if I didn't believe that as a people, we can grow and uplift and elevate, there's no way that I would have made it with those 12 years, through those 12 years. And God made sure I was respected and protected the whole way through. So when I listen to you and I hear you and I try to listen and hear between the lines, I can really hear the changes that you made from one lifestyle into another. And I just want to say to continue to, be a voice for both sides, because the gang and the isms and all of that, that doesn't really apply to me. But the rest of the word that I hear coming from you, I know it comes from experience, and I know it comes from, I can hear the love in your voice. And if women listen to your channel, they will hear so much that will help them in their lives and their relationships, because you're talking about the nature of men. And that's what, some of the P's that were looking out for me, they were teaching me different natures of men, and the only reason why they were teaching me, because they wanted to see me safe. They wanted to see me be able to come to work. And, as a black woman, it's a lot that you go through in prisons, but that's story for another day. But I appreciate being on your channel, and I'll keep listening and continue doing what you're doing.
All right, well, man, please, again, don't let this be matter of fact. What I want you to do is I want you to text me, after this phone call, so I know that it's you. Because maybe in the future, especially on my ladies channel, I want you to, even if you don't want to show your face, that's cool. But I need for that testimony to definitely be told again, because your experience was very important. And I just want another side, a true narrative, spoken to those that are outside of the lifestyle, to see that we're not, all monsters. We don't hate our mother. We don't hate women. We don't hate black women. So yeah, man, your testimony is much needed. And I just, like, once again, I appreciate you for calling in.
Absolutely. I'll text you after the call.
Okay, thank you. Please do. And I'll definitely get up with you. I'm going to lock you in after this call. Thank you. Okay. Was there any more ladies that wanted to call in before I go? Mel Will, did you want to wait another time, baby? Or did you want to call in now? What did you desire to do? And I don't understand. I forgot the fella's name. Oh, you want to wait? Okay, so we'll just do it next time. Okay, cool. It's all good, baby. No pressure. Whenever you ready, So, yeah, I appreciate you guys for spending time with me. Man, we did over 3 hours of call-ins, things like that. Man, I appreciate you guys, man, for calling in. This was one of the best call-in lives, that I done had in a minute. And it's all because of the ladies. I couldn't understand a man getting upset because I want to speak to the women. I speak to the fellas all the time. And then one time that I decided to speak to the ladies, do you know how gay that looks for a man to be getting upset because a man don't want to talk to no men today? He just want to talk to nothing but the women, and guys are sitting over there getting upset in the comment section because they can't talk to a man. That looks crazy to me, man. A lot of you niggas need to check yourself. I still got love for you, but you need to check yourself, man. That's a little bit weird. You dig? You're making me scared. And I'm going to even ask y'all before I get off here. That don't mean that I'm going to obey it, but I just want to ask you, should I keep this video on or should I put it on my Patreon? Matter of fact, that's what who I should be asking. Let me ask my Patreon members, man, because it's really up to them. All you cheapskates and stuff like that, you can't even give $5 and shit. Like, man, I don't even respect what you talking about. Absolutely, keep it here. Ah, look at you. Absolutely, keep it here. No, man. Mo said, yeah, Patreon, keep this some more ladies will join. You know what? Because all ladies called in, I'm going to keep this on and I'm going to change the thumbnail. I'm going to take Charleston White ugly ass off the fucking thumbnail and I'm going to put something that's more appropriate for this live, So yeah, I'm going to remove that ugly ass thumbnail of Charleston and I'm going to put something more appropriate, for the ladies, man, that called in, you dig? So yeah, the people win all the time because sin not greater than the people. So the people win. So I guess I'll do that. I'll keep it on here and I'll just come up with another thumbnail, for the ladies and things like that with all nothing but women, So, yeah. Let me see. Appreciate the 5. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. And Bill, thank you for putting the link down. As you know, to my Patreon members, let's see. Y'all know y'all got 4 hours and 30 minutes, until, BMF airs and everything like that. We'll be on Patreon watching BMF. You know, man, and that's another thing. I put season 1 of Power on there. I remember y'all saying that y'all wanted all the seasons. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to have all the seasons of Power on my Patreon. So because I know Tyreek shit, that Power Book 2 shit starts next month. So I want to have all of the Power episodes, you know what I mean, on my Patreon. So this is what you do. I'm going to show you how to get to what you want to get to on my Patreon. When you go to my Patreon, there's a search, just like YouTube, search. Remember the title of a video. If you're looking for some pimping, remember the title of that video. If you're looking for information pertaining to medicine, fruit, credit, what to do, you know, when the police pull you over, what lawyer to do, how to get out of debt, how to start a portfolio, whatever information that you're looking for, it's imperative that you remember the title of the video so you can type it in the search and it'll pop up. If you want to see a movie, all you got to do is put movie in the search section. Put movie there. And if you put in movie, all the movies that I've posted will come up. If you put documentary, all the documentaries will come up. Only documentaries that won't come up, like American Pimp and things like that, cross country, that's on the $50 tier. You're not going to see that on the $5 tier because the $50 tier is the pimp and hoe tier. That's where all the pimps and hoes at. That's the game content on there. All the street pimp and hoe shit, that's $50 tier. But if you just want to see movies and, you know, content that I did that wasn't pertaining to the lifestyle, but they still had a lot of game in it, even though I spoke on another subject outside of the lifestyle, just come to the $5 tier. You know what I mean? Come to the $5 tier, man. You know, and join us. We're going to be debating like we normally do. Shout out to Bill. He always keep the comment section, you know what I mean, going. You know? Let me see. You know what? It's funny that you say that. We're at Patreon now. And at first we didn't have a place. But I know what you're saying, and I'm going to work with you. Trust me. In the future, I'm gonna tell you like this. In the future, we will leave Patreon. I'm gonna in the future, I'm gonna probably end up taking everybody off of Patreon and bringing everybody to my website. You know, yeah, we're gonna be all on my website because I'm gonna end up, you know what I mean, having all my videos not only just on my website, but seeing is gonna. I've been having that idea, but Cray know how to do that now. We're gonna create an app. And you'll just be able to come to that app and it'll just be so much easier for you to just look through videos and things like that, you know? So we're going to make it more easier in the future. But listen, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. If you are not subscribed to the channel, click on the subscribe and click on the bell. And make sure you share this video. I'm going to leave it up. Only thing I'm going to change is the thumbnail. Okay, love you guys. I hope you live as long as you want, never want as long as you live. I see all my Patreon members later, man, on Patreon. Also, if you want to see something or can't find something on the Patreon or you're looking for a certain movie or a certain video, just let that be known in the comments.